Welcome to Holding Action.
Ear horn, ear horn,
like
ear
that
horn.
too. Whoop, whoop. Is that better?
Good job.
I can't.
All around.
All right.
Welcome to Holding Action, the show where the chaos in combat is controlled by the rules of Dungeons and Dragons. We are actually picking up from a rather interesting point in our narrative as of our last pickup, and we will be catching up with that momentarily. Before we do so, Mr. Sproigins, would you please tell the people what it is they need to know?
Yeah. Hey, what's up? It's just me, your boy. So, like always, we got friends. Okay? You got friends too. Our friends could be your friends if you go down to the Game and Goat. 3 metro locations, but the one I want to talk to you about today is the one in Egan.
Mm-hmm.
They're neat. They're nice.
Poppin'.
We like them. They like us. But you know what's going on tomorrow?
Let's just
What?
Down at the stores.
I do not know.
Magic the Gathering, a card game where you try to defeat the other player's cards.
You sound like you read up on this even.
That game, there's a pre-release tomorrow at the Gaming Goats. It's like before it actually officially comes out.
Right, like
It's
it
like a
comes
special.
out.
It's like a midnight showing of a movie, but like a week beforehand.
It's like a
not-
beta key, but for real life.
Yeah. So, nailed it.
Yeah.
Accurate. So,
That is accurate.
what I want you to do is I want you to go down tomorrow, Saturday, the 19th.
Nailed it. You're just on
Go
fire.
down to the Goat at 6:30, and you walk in. There's going to be lots of people,
PM.
lots of other humans.
Yes.
6:30 p.m. Walk in,
18:30.
bunch of other humans. They're going to say, "Hey, what's up? Welcome." And then you're going to say, "You know what? I want to give you my $25, and I want to join this Magic the Gathering trading card tournament."
Nailed it.
So that's what I wanted to say about that. But because of our relationship with the Goat, you would think it's very smooth. Turns out it's not so smooth. So I did something I haven't done in like 5-6 years, and I wrote a rap.
What?
I wrote a battle rap against the Gaming Goat.
Oh my god.
Okay? So, and I wrote this today when I got home from work before I came here. So, 8 bars of fire from the streets.
Do you need a beat? Are you good?
No. It's been a long time. Please don't give me a beat. Let me just.
I mean, it's been a long time for me too. I don't know if I'd hit you with the clean breaks. Or
Yeah. So let me make this a totally S shell. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Gaming Goat. Look at yourself. So dashing and incredible. Call yourself friendly, which you are, and you're reputable. Yeah. Great staff. 3 metro locations. Central gaming spots for those who seek safe spaces. You're disgustingly affordable. The way things are orchestrated and cultivated are not horrible.
Yeah.
Backstory is gross, pathetic, and tragic. At least that's the flavor text on this card that says magic. You take no responsibility and accept the malfeasance that comes from lovely people playing Ravnica of Allegiance. So go down there and make the greatest allegiance that you can make. Human friendly.
Absolute seal clap for that.
I don't think anybody's stepping to that.
Soberly heard a battle rap in 5 or 6 years.
That was about the most wildly wonderful thing I've seen in quite some time.
So I don't think the game goes on this.
I mean, I'm almost certain, depending on the perspective, that's
I personally think the game goes to the clock.
You know something about the gaming goat there?
if y'all want a beef, y'all can get it. Anyway, all right. So, thank you so much for that, Jones.
Yeah. So see you at the goat.
We are going to catch up with the crew, and anytime you find yourself late to the stream, you're watching at some midway point and you're like, I have no clue what's going on. First of all, show up on time, okay? We're here on time, you should also be here on time.
Mostly here on time.
Mostly here on But you can now use the command recap, and you should be able to catch up at any point in time by typing !recap into the chat.
Booyah.
And it'll give you a, don't do it yet, because I'm about to recap anyway.
Well, to say I'm not in sick, so maybe you can recap it, just to show that it works.
I mean,
Your recap is going to have way more flavor than whatever shows up in chat.
that is probably true.
The
Anyway,
recap is just
beyond that, it seems as if some of you are already super stoked about it, but mini games in chat, we have Easter egg games in chat, so also make sure you're keeping an eye out / experimenting like a college student for those.
You are quiet.
I am not. Maybe.
What?
For aggro. Are you green?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
So, wait, am I? Muscle green, okay? Yep, it's green.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, on top of that, make sure you are snagging your sub chat emotes. Make sure you're getting hooked up with that sub badge. Use your XP, win some XP, get cool prizes, and give boons of plenty to your DM so as to...
You can also give them to the players.
You can't, if you wanted to, you can give it to the players. You can also give it to your DM.
I do have a question that King Clancy posed to me a couple days ago.
Yes.
Can Terry get boons?
I mean, yeah.
Can,
course the king-
from Walker, yeah.
Walker's like, hell yeah!
Give Terry whatever he wants.
I'm just gonna play Terry.
I don't know about that.
Terry's awesome.
I'm almost certain we can't.
We haven't
allow.
even started.
Yeah.
yet, Mike.
That's not important.
Didn't we already decide that Terry was basically a god?
Yes.
Oh.
I think
Maybe Walker
Terry
We're
decided
getting
that.
too loose. This is the top of the show where we clearly do not orchestrate anything of a linear value, but before segueing into actual maybe you could characterize as content, please follow, please subscribe if you are able. Cheers and bits and donations all help benefit the productive growth of the stream, and you can give boons to the DM and or if you are absolutely for it, players.
bam, bam, bam.
Well, and apparently NPCs.
And
Terry.
you know what? I will absolutely allow boons to NPCs.
I mean, NPCs are still DM.
Dubaru might have survived.
Duba Brutes!
Oh, what about Broly or whatever?
No,
his
no
name
one
is?
cared about him.
I mean, like... 40?
Anyways,
Bordy.
We don't even
So-
know his name!
thank you guys so much for all the support we've gotten thus far. It's hugely appreciated. Please continue to share with your friends. Please continue to sing the amazing praises. Please continue to unnecessarily and harshly critique our pictures on the social medias. With that being the case, let us dive into holding action and catch up with the intrepid finger guns. Thank you, Wayne's World. All right. Last we left our party, the group had very recently separated themselves from Rectus the Destroyer while tiptoeing through the hells, and in so doing managed to destroy a rather large bridge, make their escape from Galfon, a powerful demon sorcerer, and Rectus the Destroyer himself, and lay eyes on the infernal engine, something that it seems the demonic armies are using to create the large portals that are invading the material plane. After losing a very short and somewhat nervous ally through unfortunate circumstance, the group separated themselves, isolated in a pocket of the hells long enough for Skadi to recharge her batteries to plane shift the group out of the hells and near her hometown of Kala. After reconnoitering and reconnecting with their environment and recognizing where they were, it turns out they got pretty close and arrived in the mountains of Kala, which they began to scale. As they did so, they came across a cave, a rather large cave, as it so happens, and within discovered a
Oh yeah, Terry's there.
collection of frost giants.
Yeah, your boy Terry.
Yeah, opting to try and avoid engaging with the potential threat of numerous giants. The group, or Skadi particularly in this instance, the recon wolf form, tried to stealth away, only to discover, in fact, that one of the prisoners being held captive by the giants was none other than Terry Anawan, a ally to the party of sorts. The group opted not to simply leave him rotting in the cage, and now is in the folds after Skadi had freed him, threw him into the necklace, but was caught, unfortunately, as the massive cage that was holding them both was shattered by a nearby frost giant. As they landed, not too far away, a giant wrapped his massive paw around Skadi, picked her up, and with a hungry voice began to utter the guttural giant language you do not understand.
It's true, I don't.
So, normally I would pose this to you all, but Skadi, what happens next?
Well, Sproigins is there too.
He is a bat. That is correct.
I'm a bat on the ceiling.
You are not in the necklace. You are a bat within.
Correct.
Okay. So, Skadi and Sproigins bat.
Yeah.
Batman. What happens next?
Where would you place me? Because I flew right in as the door was kind of closing up, and then wanted to just kind of fly right in and up.
Give you as much visual as I can here. We'll say that Sproigins, you are tucked out in the corner over here.
All right.
Woo! Whew. Hara, apparently foreshadowing, says you are done. There, and Terry is in the necklace, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So we'll say you are right there. One opportunity to react.
Am I like this, or
Yes,
am I like
you are
this?
meat popsicle gripped.
Well, right, but that could still leave this.
I'm gonna say he scooted and swapped at your whole body there, so you are wrapped up.
Did the swoop and scoop.
Yeah. Going once.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into a fly.
Okay. All right. So, as you begin to.
Don't look at my fucking test.
I mean, it was a pretty good roll. We got Bel Chavez in the house. We see you. We know you're there. Thanks for coming in. So, as you shrink into your tiny, minuscule fly form, the reaction of the giant, already with a firm grip on you, closes instinctually as it's trying to grab tight. You're going to take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, then I'm just back to me again.
And immediately your form expands back in his hand.
Is he
Sproigins.
dexterous enough to actually squish a fly with his hand, though? Because, like...
It is two mats together. He squished you. You're squished.
That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to fly down to the ground, undo, and slow everybody.
Slow everybody.
Well, it's slow up to 6 creatures, so whatever. Not Skadi.
Well, it's within a specific range, is it not? You still have to have the actual...
Probably. It's
It's not just any
40-foot cube.
Yeah, so where do you want to place that?
Well, I would do... Do we just see these? I mean, they're fucking huge.
Yeah, you see those three.
I'll do just those two then to get them in the,
All right.
the cube.
Okay. Let me grab this one slowed icon.
Hey-oh!
Place it on that guy.
Oh, somebody slowed.
And everyone, roll initiative.
Which one is it? The other one that has Skadi?
Yes, the one that's right next to her there. He's got a yes.
God damn it!
I will take that as well.
Because I keep trying to.
I mean, it was either gonna work or it wasn't gonna work. Oh, not a 20.
Oh shit.
I mean, I'm gonna get like.
One of the giants got a natural 20 on the save, so.
All right. But
and they're not rolling great. Well, that's actually
better than me. Oh, you gonna get 8.
That is your voice as you're being squeezed. Mm-hmm. Your little bat.
All right.
Fly.
Yeah.
20 to 25.
26.
21.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
You got a
Sproigins getting it in.
19.
21. 15, 20. 10, 15.
Damn, that's like Well, no, that's not my
9!
5 to 10. Nailed it. Good job, Walker.
You looking for the other people that possibly have?
Oh, that's 4.
I got a 4.
Nice.
Well done. All right, let me retool the initiative order to reflect Hera's 26.
Hey, just while Deej is doing this, if anybody wanted to toss out any of them bits for a boon or whatnot, Skadi could probably use a little.
I could what? You
It's
could.
Whatever it is. Whatever, I don't know what it is. I'm not
Yes.
in the chat with y'all. Whatever it is that gives the boons, Skadi
Oh.
could maybe use a boon.
It's all good. I'm a kick some A.
I mean, you say that.
I mean, I still gotta learn how to be a fireborn now, but I'm gonna kick some A.
That's true.
So are we like
Yeah, we
cousins now?
don't know what. That's not how families work.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
It's not how bloodlines work.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Are
do
we
you know
like-
the other Joneses?
No.
No.
Maybe?
All right, that is nope. That's incorrect completely here. I have that guy in there twice.
Oh.
You should fix that.
He would be
Feels like
taking turns on you.
Feels like he just went.
Yeah. All right. So, Hera, we are going to be starting with you. Please start us off.
Hi Terry, are you hurt? Would you like a healing spell?
Oh, that's right. You were in the necklace. Nailed it.
Here's some 10 HP. Don't leave the necklace,
Here's
okay?
some 10 HP. I got you this candy bar called 10 HP.
I think maybe we could just get out of here and let the other ones fend for themselves.
It's true, we're in a different plane, so we're stuck in here.
Sure, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
All right.
just sit down.
Kind of looking out the gate of the Eye of Seeing, looking at the giants that are all around and not super pumped. I'm just gonna wait here.
Yeah, don't
I'm
break
just
anything.
gonna have a seat.
Yeah,
It's kind of sticky in here.
we haven't cleaned it.
Sproigins, you're up. Mr. Bat, if you would please.
Okay, no longer a bat, regular self in my fancy clothes.
Oh, fancy clothes.
Well, or my whatever clothes it was.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you were wearing
You're
fine
fine clothes.
clothes.
Yeah.
Your other clothes got turned into a dress.
And stolen from me.
And also stolen, yeah.
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 And you're also not wearing one shoe.
No,
No, I have my
That was
I have my
fine
fancy
shoes.
shoes on.
Yeah.
Get
I
you
got-
some one shoe.
I got my dress shoes on. You know.
All right, what would you like to
Okay.
do, Sproigins?
I would like to take out my pinch of dust that I have and sprinkle it along the loot and blong at the guy holding Skadi and disintegrate his big ass.
Oh
Right.
shit!
Constitution saving throw. That is a spin down die. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Dexterity.
Is it a dexterity?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is 14, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably have to roll for land here pretty soon.
Well,
Roll for land.
She's like,
you gotta get your mana.
Yeah,
See?
give me some mana.
What's up? Magic.
Yeah, I was about to say, was that like a callback reference? I don't know what's happening
Yeah,
here.
that's
It's
right.
like...
Yes, it was.
All right, so your 1,000 d6.
Some 6s in there.
Heyo.
Some 5s.
Oh, Belchavez is all about the disintegrate. Disintegrating.
That's right. Me and Bill to the end, just disintegrating everybody. Don't stand in our way. Bill gonna get you. 79 disintegrate.
For real though?
Yeah.
Icky.
79 of what is it? Force damage.
Boosh. Fudge. All right. So you see the string rip out as this massive blast of this white and green arcane energy slams into the back of the frost giant who is currently gripping Skadi in his mighty maw. It seems as if he is drastically impacted by this particular attack, the damage absorbing throughout the entirety of his body, and as you are kind of looking at him still holding you in this clutched paw, there's a piece of his shoulder that kind of almost becomes translucent and see-through for a moment as this ashy flesh kind of falls off of him. He seems to be largely affected by it.
Not disintegrated.
Did not disintegrate entirely, but he was affected by the disintegrate. It is the Storm Giant's turn. Before we do that, Jeffrey,
would you say?
thanks for the sub. We appreciate that.
Oh,
support.
blow, blow!
And you, all right, so you're out and about. He knows what's popping with you, and he has no other targets, so he is going to. Yeah.
Now, Deej, because it did not work as fully intended and he's not disintegrated, would you say that was a disintegrate?
It was a Disinta-Dece.
Thank you.
Disinta.
It was a Disinta-okayed.
So that's a 10
okay?
that I'm almost 100% certain does not do S for me.
Was that a 10 attack?
Yes.
Something didn't hit you, boy.
It did not hit you, boy.
That's F word right.
He only gets one attack.
That's correct.
No bonus because he's slowed still. End of his turn, I'm going to roll to save. He didn't save again. That's going to be his turn. Walker, you are in the necklace and up.
I'm up.
I mean, you might not be standing.
I rolled a 9.
I got 4.
There's 2 other giants.
They're not the quickest bunch.
Terry.
Yeah, look at us. A couple of kings just sort of in a gym of Nicholas. He's nice in here though,
Yeah.
Excellent.
Pull out my bow. I'm just gonna. That's my turn.
Oh, that's nice. Excellent.
Oh, I will do flame arrows inside. See if that works.
Okay,
When
sure.
I pop out.
I can say you can run your hand across those and get that going. So Walker, that is your turn. So now it is the turn of the giant who has a hold of you. He is going to use you as a club.
I figured. I actually thought he was gonna. So I'll take the.
Whoa.
He's not gonna pop one off the baby's head type of deal there. Yeah, so
A little dandelion.
he's kind of strong. I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Awesome.
I think that would be your body.
9.
9, excellent.
Your body to keep your head on.
So as you, well, not you, but as the rest of you are inside looking out through the lens of the necklace, you see the entire cave you shift dramatically up, looking towards the ceiling for a brief moment before you see it cascaded directly down towards the ground. You see Skadi's upper torso and head just bounce off the frozen rock below. You are going to take 28 points of bludgeoning damage as the giant whams you into the ground. I'm going to give you
Wham slam.
another opportunity at an acrobatics check here to contest his grip.
Another?
Yeah, you missed your first one last session.
Not athletics? Okay, fine. 13.
I'll give you athletics if you want it.
I do want athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics?
16.
16. So as you squirm, you manage to shift a leg out right between the crack in his fingers as he's gripping on tight, but you feel that there's so much more force he could be applying. Squeezes down and you find yourself viced in again.
Stay strong.
I can go down in this.
As he lifts you up in the air again and wangs you towards the ground, you find that you are not as definitively impacted as you are able to sort of roll with the shoulder as you hit the ground, but it is still a rather jarring impact, causing another 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'll go down. Just so we all know.
That is going to be his turn. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw again, though.
What did you come in at? 67?
From what?
Natural 20.
Oh, brown,
Okay.
brown, brown.
So for the second time, you are bounced off the ground, and at this point in time, you see the world kind of fade into this black tunnel. Your vision closes to a small dot, and as the blood begins to leave your head and push towards your vital extremities, you snap back into it, tense your muscles, blood courses through your vein, and your vision snaps back to focus before you pass out.
In my athletics squiggliness where I was viced still, are
Yeah.
my hands free?
Well, no. You did not even get close on your check, to be honest with you, so I'm gonna say it is your turn though.
Okay,
Use your squiggliness.
You know what? Given the circumstances, I'm actually... Normally we have the XP redemption system, but we haven't gotten Chavez's XP updated for the bits. We have a nat 20 roll from the gods, Breath of Healing. I'm going to say go ahead and take 2d4 plus 4 back to yourself there.
Hey-oh!
Thanks to Chavez.
Whoa!
Nice.
Discretionary call there.
Oh, it works.
That is 10.
Good looks, Bill.
That's actually really good for...
Yeah, 2 threes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. It is your turn now still, though.
Okay. Well, I am going to...
Oh, I'm here for it.
Do you need your arms to do?
Yeah, I need my arms to do almost anything. So...
You need your arms to falter?
Almost
No, that's true.
everything.
That's my bonus action, though, isn't it?
Yep,
Faltor?
that would be a bonus.
I'm a Faltor these guys out, not Terry.
Whoa. What?
Including S.
Oh, shit.
It's to this.
All right, let's get it.
Roll initiative for Is.
Let's get it, Is.
Is got a... What's his dex?
I mean, he's got all 8 legs now.
That's true.
Doesn't change anything.
It's
But
got a 5.
shit, rolled higher than
Total?
Mama.
Huh?
Total?
Correct.
Okay.
What did you actually roll?
A 6.
But I'm going to say he does not enter the...
Until next.
Or actually, no, because he still uses yours. So
Yeah,
that-
he uses my turn. Just
Never mind,
kidding.
I'm tripping. That actually works perfect. All right, so that's your bonus. And
Yeah.
you guys are all released from the necklace, expelled out.
Can I use my action to have Is attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Is bite this fucker in the ankle.
All right, roll a bite attack for Is.
Roll a bite attack. Get him, Is.
Yeah. I think bite is one of his
It is.
listed attacks.
Bite.
It just sounds funny
Yes,
in the
it
context
is.
of Is more than like, I would like to use the giant goat's bite attack.
18.
18 hits.
Shit. Fuck yeah.
You guys trying to take it to this old ass giant.
That's my baby.
Oh, we don't know he's old.
I mean,
Oh, wait.
literally just with eyes. He looks older.
How do you know he's old?
Okay,
My
so
eyes.
Yeah, I
7.
mean, clearly.
It's in here. They're just milky and jaded.
8. I'm sorry, 8 piercing
8 piercing, got it.
and 6 poison.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
That's right, he deals poison damage too.
Fiery poison.
Yeah, nothing overpowered about Is. All right. That's your turn then, though?
Yeah.
All right. Cloud Giant. Boom. 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 I'm gonna run over here. That'll definitely hit.
Not if by cutting words his attack.
You can.
Oh, I'm finna.
What would you like to say to this encroaching frost giant? Not a cloud giant. We just use the cloud giant mini.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Too tall and you got a small ass dick.
Oh!
Hit him with the dodge.
roll the cutting word.
Minus 10 off that attack.
F, yes.
Which brings him down to a 16.
Fuck.
Damn it!
But he only clips me.
That's true, but I've been looking forward to rolling these.
I've been looking forward to rolling these D100s.
I never get to roll 12s.
That's not bad.
That's fair. I just rolled one.
That's true. It's going to be
But you said, but that was a plural.
Yeah.
12s.
It was
This is fine.
singular.
25 points of slashing damage as the massive sword clips into you, and as you are just finishing your expression of self, you don't realize that the sword is.
He is already in it. He got a little last dick. Oh,
He's going to take another swing, and this one actually. Now self-conscious about the size of his.
that's right. He got them Gendry size.
Yeah.
For a giant.
Flings, cuts off just the smallest nip of hair, landing the blade in the ground next to you. Unfortunately, not hitting you.
Unfortunately for who?
Because I got no bow. Okay.
Because they got no bones.
You got no boons.
Oh.
Yeah, you could have cast no bones.
I know. That's why I thought I got no bones.
I mean, a single D4 would have got you there.
Just
but-
like a couple jumping jacks in his arm.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't need bones for that. That's nonsense. All right, that's his turn. Hara, you are back up and now outside of the necklace.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to stab that one.
We'll roll your attack then.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, stab him.
I will say you. I mean,
Did he have to roll con for holding on to me for some reason?
no.
Okay.
No.
You just
I mean, like,
no,
almost
he did get an
behind
is bite.
That's
so
what I mean.
I'll say that he's being harrowed.
Okay.
just like if you're holding a Twizzler, like you're just holding it.
Yeah.
You're just like the Twizzler.
It is 23.
23 definitely
Well, not
hits.
a blue Twizzler.
You're like a magma Twizzler. You're like one of the weird, like.
A magma Twizzler? Is that what I tuned back into?
Yeah. As I said, she wouldn't have to roll con if she's holding a Twizzler and she's the Twizzler. But she's not a blue Twizzler, she's like a
Magma.
magma Twizzler.
Magma.
Like a magma Twizzler.
Yeah.
Sure.
10 piercing,
Yep.
and then 10,
Did you get him right on the
25 sneak.
25.
right on the meaty inner thigh?
Yeah.
Okay, having been disintegrated, armor falling off, bit on the ankle as the venom pumps through his veins, you see Hara burst out of the necklace in a small plume of smoke, immediately cut through his Achilles tendon that throws him off balance, and as he is sort of faltering, you see her climb up, cutting one of the straps of his armor, pushing forward, jumping off of his leg, digging the blade directly into his chest as he is falling backwards.
And dropping Skadi.
You see him fall directly backwards.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh, I thought you were gonna break the
Can
table.
I?
Yeah, so did I.
We should just break all of it.
Can I use that momentum running off his body to then fly
You
myself?
cannot. I need you to make an acrobatics check.
As he's falling.
I have another attack.
Yes, you do.
8.
8. So he's stumbling and falling backwards until the final killing blow in his off-kilter sort of free fall lets go of you, but based on the starting point of your release are unable to correct your equilibrium and you fall head shoulder first on the ground and a loud crunch, taking an additional 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Don
You put
Beebe.
Is on the. Where is he?
He's right
This
behind
is
you.
this
Oh,
is
okay.
by you in the cage there.
You are very concussed. Like, you are super concussed. Gotta put you in protocol.
You have to sit out.
Yeah.
All right.
Take
So
you to the
Can
tent.
I?
yes. So you're second
I'm gonna attack that other guy
with the dagger.
with my scimitar.
Yeah. Okay. Or yeah. Sorry. You can't quite get there.
Oh, I couldn't have ridden him at least some of his fall to the table.
I'm not going to let you take advantage of my flavor. No.
But that was excellent flavor, and it would have been so sweet.
And
I'd
you
have
don't
like,
get to automatically benefit from it. No.
Like normally not so good beef flavor ramen,
Right.
but you made the beef real good this time.
Right,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean you can just like do that at home now. You know
No.
what I mean? Like that's artisanal ramen beef. You can't just get that.
That checks out.
Let's make sure we're not clipping artisanal ramen beef because
Yeah.
that is one thing
Why can't
actually,
it be
you know what?
chicken?
I want to be known for artisanal ramen beef.
Mm-hmm. As you should.
I just said that out loud too. What are you doing here?
I'm going to cast Divine Favor on myself.
Excellent.
Oh, that sounds like a boon.
Sounds like a bonus action that gives you an additional D4 on your attacks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
Or
plus
saving
1d4
throws?
radiant damage. on
There you go.
hit.
That sounds
Shit,
right.
that's like some paladin stuff.
All right, Sproigins, show them how it's done.
All right.
Alright, my dude.
Can I disengage as a bonus action?
You can disengage as an action.
I can disengage.
Okay,
Bonus
that's what it was. Okay,
You do not have the actions most cunning.
that's right. Okay. So, what I'm finna do I'm gonna...
You're fin 2.
I'm finna to look up at the big little dick man, and I'm gonna hit him with the burning hands.
Okie doke. What's the save on that again?
Let me get it pulled up. It's a natural 20! Okay, it doesn't matter what it is, but
Natural 20.
takes half as much damage, 3d6 far.
Give it to me. Luckily, because you guys all ganged up on the super old, decrepit giant first.
Oh, because y'all went after Grandpa. Okay, rounded down from 8
to 4.
4, far.
Per damage. Excellent.
Fire damage.
For fair.
All right. Your bonus action.
I'm gonna.
He's thinking hard, considering his options.
I'm gonna run under the slow giant's legs on my way back to the team.
Okay.
That one's gonna take a swipe at me, but that's fine.
He is, yes.
The slow one?
No, the one that is not
Oh,
slowed.
because I was on LPA.
That's gonna be an 18, sir.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yes.
Not as bad this time. 13 points of slashing damage.
Ouch, you big fucker.
So as
my dick small.
Sproigins.
He said in little boy
Why you call my
comment.
dick so small?
Yep.
Should never talk shit! Don't talk no shit, wouldn't be no shit!
This is your giant voice, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like your Devo Bouncer Club growl. All right.
What's up? Okay, as a bonus action, I would like to look at concussed ass Junior Seiyao Skadi, and I would like to hit her with the healing word. That was very insensitive. I apologize. I apologize. I really like Junior Seiyao. It's sad that he's dead. Okay, third level.
Just anyone with the face palm emo, this is the exact time.
I understand immediately after I said it. My brain couldn't have me not have my mouth not say it, but immediately I would like for everybody to know I apologize. I really did like Junior Seiyao.
You're ahead of the curve on apologies, though, so that's good.
Yeah, but not too far ahead to make me not say it.
Right, exactly.
So that's what that is. Okay.
I forgot. What are you even doing right now?
11 points
Healing.
of
All right.
healing.
Rolling that out. Now it is. Oh, it is Slow Giant's turn. Boom. So he's up unhappy.
Damn, 30 feet wasn't as far as I thought it was going to be.
Not for these guys.
Yeah,
No.
Stride is like 30
Oh,
feet.
shit, I'm also only at 25 feet.
Oh, that's correct. Thank
You're
you.
fucking cold.
Oh, so am I.
Need you to roll a athletics or acrobatics check.
Oh.
Your choice.
What am
Your
I not trash at?
dealer's
Acrobatics is much better.
I was gonna say athletics for you was
Definitely
probably
So when we
not.
were out in the elements, we were at disadvantage on all skill checks.
Yes.
Are we still at disadvantage even though we're in this like nice warm cave?
The events there's no warmth in here. It's still a frost giant
Is
cave.
attack at disadvantage?
No, it was just skill checks.
Yeah,
I
just
just wanted to
skill
make
checks.
sure that's not considered a skill check.
Okay. Disadvantage was okay. 18.
18 hits.
Are you also at
Wait.
disadvantage? Yeah, because I'm not a cold.
Yeah, it's 18 hits. I did something. All right, that was my acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Excellent. So as this giant reaches down, it does not.
Yes!
You basically see the paw coming because it's so slow. You do a quick rolling dive, and directly through his fingers, the grip fist closes behind you as you do a somersault roll out of the way,
Damn.
seemingly avoiding the grapple.
Fuck you,
All right.
big blue elf.
And that's all he can do. He's not using any more movement. Natural 20 on the save!
Jesus. Someone give us some booze.
Who is giving him?
Who's over here rolling mojo for the DM?
No more slowed for that bad Bama Jamma.
Yeah.
He is no longer slowed. All right.
Yeah, but they're all in a row now. You know what? Two of them.
That
The other
that
one's
means
dead.
if it was reversed and it was you guys, then a dragon would be murdering
Yeah,
all
we
of you.
would
Yes.
die.
Absolutely.
All right, Walker,
We're
you are
also-
up, sir.
I'm gonna step more out to the middle, and we're gonna bonus action planar warrior double axe guy, and he's gonna take fire arrows.
Boom. Roll it.
Sharpshooter.
Oh, snap.
That's it's gonna be a 24.
24 definitely hits him.
Dang it.
Wow. And
20
this is sharpshooter, correct?
Yeah, 25 points of piercing, 20 points of piercing, 5 of fire.
Okay. Gotcha.
Set you on fire.
Noted.
Second attack.
Yes. Second attack me.
Same friggin' do that thing. That's gonna be higher.
Nailed
25.
it. Splooched it. Get him.
It's much better that time.
Actually, probably don't want to splooge him.
No.
You don't know what Walker wants.
It's gonna be 30 points of piercing, 5 points of fire damage.
Wow, that was a splooge. Okay? Splooge to the gooch.
30 of piercing, 5 of fire.
Correct.
Brutes.
Wow.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Excellent. I'm glad about that. Let me cross
Yeah,
him
that's
off.
what put the splooge in my head.
Because he is now gone. Skadi, it is your turn.
Okay, where
What
am
is
I?
it you would like to do?
Okay, I would like to. The one that is proned.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Wait, which one is prone?
I don't
There's
know.
a dead one.
Wait, who's dead?
I don't know
table
if you
dead.
want to retcon it, but it's all force damage because I marked it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, planar warrior. It doesn't affect it.
All right.
He's dead?
He is deceased. He is a lifeless giant.
Oh!
I got flavor text into climbing him up and going. Cha, 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 cha.
He fucking stabbed his ass on the way down.
Yeah.
Yep. I got you.
What is it you would like to
Okay, well then I would like to use my full movement
do? Okay.
that way towards the flag
Okay.
so that I have an angle on one of them that's still standing and have Is come with me. Come on,
Okay.
baby. Who's probably...
This is slower than you, though.
He's coming.
I want to pace for this.
Okay. Then you can both get to there.
Okay, and then... What the heck? Where is that?
Is
I'm going
this
to-
the entrance or is that the entrance?
That was the entrance.
This is the entrance.
We
That's
came
the
through
entrance.
down the steps. This is a hallway out into where some other giant went.
Oh.
Yep.
I am going to
Oh, that's right.
lightning bolt this one with the big axe. Big axe guy. Oh, we're in a cave.
Yeah, you
No,
have...
no, lightning bolt comes from me.
Oh,
That's
that's right. Call lightning is...
Call, yeah.
Okay. So we'll say you can definitely do that. Go ahead. Roll your melee, or your ranged spell attack.
No, you have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit, that's just me saving? Your DC is way too high and they're not dexterous. 16.
Yeah, that does not save.
Nice!
Thor his ass.
Get him.
He probably did.
I hope so.
I mean, has he been hit with anything?
I'm gonna roll my
I mean, outside of...
Iceborne dice.
Do
Yeah.
Did you shoot the...
Yeah, double
That's
axe.
still your history. It's fine.
it. Do it.
Wait, I need to.
Do it.
Get it, girl.
How did I spend so many spell slots?
I guess I'm
The
casting my
vampire rabbit.
Vampire
Did I
rabbit?
cast that?
Is that a thing that we just said?
Yeah, Dan Van Vampire.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dan Van 3 all the vampire rabbit.
Shit, that was Daniel?
Yeah. That was Mr. Van, if you will.
26 lightning damage.
26 on double axe guy here.
Double axe guy.
Alright.
Zapped him.
Alright.
You know what
Bloody
happens
skull
when
man.
electricity hits wire.
So after sort of loosely stumbling to her feet, Skadi takes off running behind the cage, Is in tow. Emperor Palpatine's directly to her left as she crashes some lightning into the scattered chest now of the large giant.
Is he within 30 feet of me? Let me rephrase that. Is he within 30 feet of Is?
We'll say sure. This one isn't squared off.
Okay. This is probably not going to work, but might as well try.
Okay.
Is going to try and petrify the same one.
Oh.
F yeah.
Con.
Yeah. So it's probably not going to work.
That's a 12?
DC is 12.
Damn, that would have been cool if you petrified it.
I know.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sassy to come
You
in
got me in the
combo.
battle mood. You know what I mean? Like you.
Belchevez and the Splooches, by the way.
Whoa, what was that?
Yeah, you heard me.
You cannot
No, I
cast.
didn't.
You cannot cast Splooch on any of my creatures.
I cannot, but Belchevez likes the Splooch.
Well, we'll get him updated at the break.
It's not a. I mean, I like it.
No.
I thought that the way that it was phrased that he said it, I thought that
Alright.
literally he typed in, I cast splooch.
That should be an Easter egg command. We'll get there. All right, so it is this guy's turn. He is going to. You're right there, actually. He's going to roll an attack at Senor Sproig.
You know what, you guys? At least this isn't like the Rectus fight or.
I've never had so many.
You know what this
I've never
is?
had so many.
This is me and Hara from like 3 sessions ago. We don't know our way around a thing. Natural 20. You guys certainly somehow know your way around this thing.
You just figure it out.
Oh, you rolled the second
I
one.
was just saving Skadi. It was just
Yeah.
20,
Yeah.
20. It's like, I know my way, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm just
definitely.
gonna natural 20
Yeah.
kill everything
Just
on the
gonna
way
use
there.
my guitar to
Alright.
tell me.
All right. It's a loot. Reverberations off the walls.
Yeah.
I think it's this way.
Iberut. So, as he is running full speed with the perfect synchronized momentum, the blade connects at the very apex of the swing. As you are not expecting it, still moving away towards where your party was previously located, you feel a sting go into your back before you feel nothing at all, a definitive numbness, until the overall wetness of blood running down your back lets you know that you took a serious blow. You're going to take 36 points of slashing damage. And with his second attack.
You know what? With your 20, I think he ran up to me going,
Did he now?
yes, he did.
Natural 20.
Shut your ass up.
Oh, damn it.
If that was a 20,
It was an 8.
well, good, because I wasn't going to leave, but I was going to have a stern look on my
If
face.
it was a 20 though, that would have been some, like...
That would have been fair. Like, you know what?
You'd have been there
That's
the rest of the show talking about...
fine. Yeah, should have just let him twizzle her ass. You
All right.
know what? I found a new adventure.
So the first strike right across your back, so impactful that you're actually propelled forward. And with the second one, you're actually already out of reach with the momentum of impact. Second strike swinging just clear of you, unfortunately.
Can I cutting words the damage?
On...
The second attack.
He missed you.
I missed.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
See, you already got it in my brain that no matter what, no matter where I go, he's gonna fucking come and get me.
Hara, you are up. Make a difference here. Make a difference,
Oh,
please.
right.
I went from 75 to 39. Everything is fine. Bill.
I'm gonna run.
Dan, cast bunnies.
I'm gonna run underneath the table
Okay.
to the one that just hit Sproigins,
Where are you? Okay.
Back there.
and I'm gonna, I guess, try to
Now you're
cut
in there like
his
skin hair.
femoral artery or something.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a little high.
Yeah.
A leaping stab.
All right.
Let's try to John Bob at his ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut him.
Trying to hit him with the toe pick.
That is a 28.
Just misses.
And I'm assuming I do not get the
You
sneaks.
didn't see him put the armor on.
I do not get the sneaks, yeah?
No. I would say there is no sneak conditions available at the moment.
Well, that's gonna be an 8 damage.
8 damage.
Plus-
Just clocking him.
My radiant.
Oh, that's right. D4 of radiant damage.
4 radiant.
Nailed it.
Bonus attacking him
Swinging
again.
again. Go for it. Roll your attack.
Ooh. That one's gonna be a 19.
19 also hits.
Legit.
What do you got? Oh, we have a dice jailer, huh?
We have a D6 in Dice Jail. That is
2 ones.
Whoa.
So that's
That's
another 8.
unheard of.
Literally
Piercing.
never seen a D6 go into the dice jail.
D4s I could see.
Oh, that was.
I mean, I feel like if you misplace a D4, that's just waiting to go up somebody's heel.
So that's that's an 8 regular piercing, and then 1 radiant damage.
All right.
And I will, if I still have movement, want to move my way to be behind him instead of in front of him.
Okay.
I have 35.
Oh, that's right, because you have the boots.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll say you can just get behind him then. Sproigins, what you got?
Shit, so I got 2 MFers by me.
That's right. You are a giant sandwich.
Okay. This is fine. I'm gonna look up at the top knotted one
Okay.
that just dinged me.
The uptown giant.
And I'm gonna give him the stern look.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit him with one of these. Harm his ass.
Okay. That is also a con, correct?
Let me double check.
I believe. Oh, stayed on the table.
Con.
Yeah, that's going to be a 20.
Ooh, that is my thing. But
Correct. So he does save.
I think nope. On failed it.
They take half.
Yeah. Okay.
So he still takes damage,
Yeah.
but not a lot of damage.
Just a lot. Not a lot.
Right. I mean, harm is like a whole bunch of D6s. Sproigins loading up on the D6 spells over
There's
here.
14 of them.
Everybody be quiet while he adds.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a 6 on the Witcher dice.
Hang on.
What
Yeah.
is popping? That was a gross sound, but
The most compelling scene count.
dice.
Everybody. So much.
It's like a golf announcement.
I didn't think about
Exactly,
it
yeah.
in our actual thing.
All right, what you got?
Actually see us.
Unknown at this point.
He's under you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
He's counting.
Who
He's
is?
counting
He is.
with the layout.
Oh,
Joan. Yeah.
gotcha.
He's down here.
No idea what you're saying. Oh, that's right. Oh, because I don't. Yeah.
Yep. There it is.
56. So half of 56.
56.
And it's necrotic.
That's some bullish, you know, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is he
Boom.
injured?
Shit, I hope
Surprisingly,
so.
this giant does not appear to have taken so much damage, but the white and black Twizzler arcane energy wraps around him, leaving the viscousy black liquid on the exterior of his form. Seemingly an effective spell, though his overall toughness and hardiness seems to be pushing him through the fight. Bonus action, sir?
Healing word.
On.
Myself.
I will let you roll that and tell me the results. Moving on then, it is going to be the lead giant's turn. And with the tasty, snacky morsel of Sproigins right there in front of him.
Which one is not the top knot, right?
Yeah.
The double axe?
Yes, correct. Double axe giant guy.
A weird bunny skull hat?
First one though is going to be a 12.
Haha, you miss!
Second one is going to hit. Not a natural 20 though, so
That's good.
pretty decent damage roll though, so whatever. It's going to be 26 points of slashing damage. As the massive axe swings down, cleaving you in your one remaining sort of intact piece of solid armor. Entire body gyrating and ringing out in various forms of pain.
Just a variation of pain?
Yes, the
Okay, you said how many?
Twizzler of pain.
How many damages of Twizzlers?
26, I think I said?
26 Twizzlers. Just 26
Just
Twizzlers against your
26
arm.
Twizzlers. It's like a really bad, gooey slap bracelet.
Yeah. That just doesn't wrap around.
It reaches around. Walker, you are up,
Done.
sir. What, Twizzler reach around or not?
It's
got a hole for a
as
reason.
of now.
Planar warrior double axe guy.
Nice. Do it. Roll your attacks.
That's not gonna hit. That's a 13.
That is a miss.
I'm gonna fire another arrow in response to my missed arrow.
This is Walker's new voice now.
Yeah.
24.
RP, rest of the campaign. Do you have any arrows for sale?
I'm a king.
Do you have any coral arrows?
23.
23 hits for sure.
Hey-oh. Got them goopy palms.
And you're shooting at double axe guy, correct?
Yeah, and this is all force damage.
Yep.
It's gonna be 31 points of force damage.
Let's go.
If we ever blow up and get big before the season ends, I just want Nerf Walker trending at one point. That's the only thing I want, Nerf Walker trending.
We need someone who does like.
That's true. Any movement? Are you using any movement, sir?
I guess I'll sneak around the back there and try to get sight on Walker.
You are Walker.
No, in front of
He's gonna pull out his silver mirror. Who are you?
I need glitter again.
You know,
Yeah.
actually, what is next to me?
You see what appears to be almost a sarcophagi-like large stone chest that is lightly trimmed in a gold metal around what appears to be its opening.
Okay, I'm gonna go in front of that
Nailed it.
We'll open that later.
and go walk around to that back wall there and try to get within sight of Sproigins.
I'm gonna say that you're
Okay.
well, no, because you got 35, right? So 30 will bring you about
Yeah, but
there.
I think I'm down to 30 because of
Yeah.
cold.
So we'll say you get that far.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. That brings us to Skadi. What would you like?
I would like, about, how tall are they?
Very.
Okay, well,
They're about 35 feet tall.
okay, so then about 30 feet in the air,
Yep.
right in between the two of them, I would like to cast Confusion.
Oh, shit. You never did that before, right?
No.
I'm gonna have this die.
Frick, yes.
What is confusion? I am confused.
Wisdom save, correct?
Correct.
Neither are close.
Okay. So they are confused.
Correct. I'll have a couple D10s
What
ready
is
to
that?
go.
What's a
They
Twizzler?
cannot take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each of their turns to
Super
determine
long.
their behavior.
That's all right. I've been rolling well, so I'm okay with that. And well, technically the odds are stacked against you
Yeah.
if you're confused, but
And
all
I
need
don't
is-
I don't know if they get to save or not later, or if they're just affected for the duration of the spell because my card doesn't have all of the info.
No, the save comes with
At the beginning of their turn,
double
And
check
those-
here.
I would assume you are correct actually at the end of their turn.
Yeah, it's for 1 minute.
There's gotta be. You can't just hit me with some thing.
You're
That's
just
not possible.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like they get to...
You guys are fucking stupid.
This is a nasty spell for 4th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's those.
But
And
It's a
there's
concentration spell.
Yeah.
if they roll a 9 or 10, they can act and move normally.
Yep. All right.
No. At the end of its turns, an affected target can make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
If
okay.
it succeeds, this effect ends.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes way more sense for a 4th level spell.
It's just at the very end, like conjoined with another like text, so there's not a space.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's bite top knot in the fucking
it's
ankle.
Part of the
Yeah,
part
right.
of the 9/10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's poorly worded.
Right.
All right, go ahead and roll in a bite attack with Is, please.
Scooching forward.
He gets I think,
Jumps up, going for the ankle biter.
dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Poison?
I was gonna
Bite.
make a penis joke there, but I decided not to. Because he's the penis
It's 5
guy,
of
and
each.
it's a dirty 20. I don't
5.
like. I don't,
5 piercing, 5 poison.
5 piercing,
it
5
seemed
poison.
like it could have been a connection.
I mean, I feel like you should have just said the joke now.
I mean, that's also a thing.
No, this is better.
All right.
Sure.
That's your turn then?
That is my turn.
Fantastic. Oh, let's have Zink. Big Boss Daddy. He is so large, but about to be in charge.
Roll that d10.
Finna get it. Oh, that's right. Good call. Thank you, sir.
He didn't move away from me, did he? He's
That
just
is a
so
9.
big.
No, he literally just turned around.
And a 9 does what?
He can
Free?
act
I can
normal,
act
think.
normally.
Normal
Oh, he's
turn.
not free.
What is Is's AC?
It is 14.
Ugh. Can't even hit an S.
That's because, like, I like my legs now. Whoop.
For some reason, I thought it was like a lot less than that.
Got that natural armor.
That next one though is definitely gonna hit. That is like a 20. It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
that
bunch.
hits.
It's a bunch of hit. All right. Ooh. There's gonna be 24 points of slashing damage to Is as you see the rocks spark and kick off his back as the blade digs through a lot of his rocky exterior armor. All right. Unfortunately, that was both of his attacks. and-
Unfortunately.
Yes. I play from the perspective of the monsters wanting to kill the heroes. That is. All right, so that brings us back up to Hara. What would you like?
I'm gonna stab Top Knot.
Stab Top Knot then.
They can't take reactions, right?
Correct. No reactions.
It hits him because I rolled a natural 19.
Which means it's like 37.
You don't know.
31.
You don't know what his.
Do I get my sneak damage? Because he got bit by an S.
I'm gonna say Is is harrowing, so yes, you can have sneak for this.
Hell yeah!
I get to do the things that I
That's
can do.
that Tiger Woods Let's Go.
Yeah, this is like all about it.
So, 11,
11 points
Piercing.
of piercing.
1 radiant,
Nailing it with the radiant damage. Good stuff.
$19, right? Yes, 19 sneak.
Light ass round for Hara here.
I rolled some 1s and 2s.
Yeah, that'll happen. So that's attack, bonus attack. Would you like to use any movement?
That was a single attack, right?
Yeah. That was just
Trash! Alright, sorry. Yeah, go for your second attack if you would like.
check
Let's do
yourself.
this.
Before...
Damn it.
I still think that hits.
Well, it does, but I was hoping for a natural 20, but it's 25.
25 also hits, yes, definitely.
3 radiant. No sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. 8 piercing.
8 piercing.
All right. Damn, another D6 in the jail. Oh,
They've been giving me 1s.
So that
bunch of
is...
bitches.
Yeah. It's also been a long time since, like, I've been able to, like, hit a lot of things a lot of times. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so
And not a lot of, like, running and trying to heal as you hide.
with some of you now sort of feeling the effects of these massively powerful, strong creatures starting to show some wear and tear on your forms, they too are starting to show the breaking elements that have been inflicted upon them here.
Can I move around him to the table leg?
Sure.
And that will end my turn. I
Sure,
always forget I have
sure.
movement.
Alright. That was Hara Sproigins. You're up now, sir.
Okay. I'll look up at the big one.
Which one?
Double
Oh,
axe.
the back big one, and then look at the other big one. Which one looks more gross?
I'm gonna say, technically speaking, you're like just below nutsack level of the.
I mean, which one has a grosser nut sack?
I mean, I'll let you make a perception check.
No, I don't want to roll it. But
You could do a comparison if you wanted to roll for nut check.
okay, I would like to cast Bigby's hand
Bigby's gonna check it.
Where would you like it to be conjured?
right behind me.
Boom! Bigby's hand and a burst of smoke appears right behind Sproigins'
And-
form.
I would like the hand to rise up and swing around this big guy, like Top Knot, all the way around the pole and come through for a massive punch to the antler double axe guy's face.
Okay.
Stupid huge face.
Psych. Boom! Flying directly towards him. Melee spell attack, please.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna hit.
27?
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, what's your damage? Like,
Might be.
you guys don't have to do me like that. Does a 31 hit?
You mean like you do?
I never do that. I just say it's a billion. You're about to die.
Okay, clenched fist Okay.
4d8 plus 8.
Yeah, that's correct.
I thought it might be.
Fuck you. Where are they? There they go. $15 plus.
Stuff.
Is it anything? Do I add
You
anything?
said 8, right?
Plus 8.
23.
Oh, 23 points of Big B's force damage.
Face punch damage.
That's right.
Okay. So as Big B's hand curves around the cave in this fast, sweeping, flying motion, you see it head directly towards the cloud giant, who instinctively ducks and moves out of the way, heavy, huge form, barely able to slip until you realize that the hand was always intended for another. And as the larger elder giant turns to look, he doesn't see Big B's hand until the massive giant head is out of the way, dodging its form, and you see Big B's hand connect directly into his face, and in a shower of teeth, Big B's hand does not stop. The body falls, and you see a head pinned to the wall as it explodes into a fiery rain of blood.
Oh.
The frost giant falls to the ground, lifeless.
And then I would like to run under the table towards the cage as much as I can, doing this the entire time.
All right, you're at 25 feet of movement, correct?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get you there. You're like running under their furniture.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it's a bonus action to make it attack on my turn, correct? So
Once it's up, yes.
But I cast it, and then
As your action,
and
yep.
then I used a bonus action to make him punch.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Thought so.
All right, so that'll be your turn. Ooh, he's dead now. That brings us around to Walker.
You're gone.
Yeah, boy.
He's marked. We're gonna sharpshooter him. It's gonna be a 20. Dirty.
Definitely hits.
Hey, you can
What
do
is
that.
with this new roll mechanic? You've got going
It's
on?
working, don't.
He's got the Nickelodeon Gak roll going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get a sixer in there.
26 points of force damage.
26 points of force. Nailed it. Let's go.
Second arrow releasing. He's not gonna get hit. That's a 3.
A 3 does not hit.
Well,
I mean, it's not
12.
a 3. It was a 3 on the
12
dice.
also does not hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was also the most like.
I mean, like their AC is probably pretty low, but
And I'm just gonna chill right there.
Okay.
Cause why not?
You say chill 'cause
Skadi, it
it's
is
cold?
your turn.
I'm gonna bonus.
I'm not that smart.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I would like to start with I'm going to cast lightning again.
Okay.
Lightning bolt. He's got to roll.
Oh, that's right. Dexterity
Nature
saving.
Huh?
No, up in the air.
I'm gonna cast his
We
apple.
have to repaint your minis.
Oh yeah, we do have to repaint our minis. I thought you said he was gonna hit us.
Oh
No.
shit, we gotta repaint all her minis. We'll just get you a new mini.
Get you a red one.
Yeah, exactly. He's not gonna save. He's got a negative modifier on his dex, so he is not getting her done, so to speak. What level are you casting at?
Third gets 8d6.
That's crazy.
That's a good ass spell.
Ugh.
25 lightning damage.
25, a lightning damage.
Zap him.
What happens next?
Yeah!
I'm going to. Well, he's gonna burst into fucking flames from the lightning,
Okay,
and then as he falls to the ground, Is is gonna eat his neck.
okay.
Whoa.
So, as you see Skadi's form concentrating this thunderous crackle of lightning out of her very palms begins wrapping around the form of the remaining frost giant, clothes completely rigid and solid with a combination of moisture and the low temperatures begin to crack and small black burns begin to open up as the entirety of his form begins to ignite. In a screech and a scream, he's swinging his sword wildly while in flames and eventually is consumed entirely as he begins to fall forward. Is, recently having gone for the ankle, does not let go, digs his feet into the ground, bites down hard, and as the giant falls, a massive chunk of calf and ankle are removed from the form as he falls massively forward.
Well, not on Is. Is got out of the way.
Maybe make a dexterity check for Is.
We're gonna go with the rainbow dice for Is.
He's great at Dex.
He's super dexterous.
He did not get out of the way.
That was a Mike-ass roll.
He didn't even try.
Yeah, you gotta do this.
8.
8. So
He's getting like a big...
his inability to let go gives him an additional 4 points
Oh, that's okay.
of bludgeoning damage as the giant falls, slamming onto his massive form. But for the time being, it seems as if you have won the day.
Guys, we finally killed stuff!
I mean, yeah.
This wasn't the plan.
When do we ever stick to a plan?
There's a plan?
I mean, we saved Terry, I guess it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Terry. I'm gonna let Terry out.
Okay, he pops out. Hi.
Hi, Terry.
Excellent.
How the hell did you get here?
Yeah.
So they had sent me over to the Sanctera to, be merchant, help with the selling of things, I presume. And then I sort of thought maybe there was either opportunities. I heard about an excellent traveling spot, Tarquaria. Bought a scroll of teleportation. Sort of misread it, just a tiny sketch. Happens to everyone, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Even with powerful magics. Did I tell you I'm a king?
Sure.
Of where?
It's recent. It's a place called the Shitterfill. So, pretty...
That's...
Right, exactly. It was a joke.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, I geared up, put all my best stuff on, and it's at this point you now see he's got armor that is like too large for his body, gauntlets kind of like loosely jangling on his wrists, and I headed for greener pastures.
Okay.
Pastures turned kind of white,
Yeah.
and it was starting to get a little chilly, so I came into a cave for refuge, and they were trying to eat me.
Okay. Do you remember how many were in here? Was it just these 3? How many more were there?
Well, there was 4 total, but the fella in the back, I don't know where he is near.
That's fine. So, Terry,
Yeah, definitely. That's me.
yeah. So, remember how, we brought you out of the Shadowfell,
Sure, yeah.
and then we, brought you to the material plane after the Feywild?
Right, with
and,
you so far, yeah.
Right? And then, when Sproigins accidentally hurt you, I, helped you.
Sure.
Okay. So, and then you got to be different animals.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when I tell you to get in the necklace,
Right.
because you're in a cage.
I didn't recognize you. You have a whole new, whatever you've done with your hair, you're glowing, literally. Literally, you look entirely glowing. What happened to you? Are you poisoned?
No.
Would you like an elixir?
No, I bonded with Is. But next.
Is it some kind of
And
No.
I sent you a message.
It's not what you think. They're just good
oh,
friends.
Yeah, that's right. That was you.
Yeah.
I get so many messages in a day. My machine is
Machine.
Okay, so
working on a new project.
okay. So next time when I tell you to do something, it's because I'm trying to help you.
Excellent.
So do it.
Of course, always. Excellent. Number 1 advisor right here.
Hey, do you have any boots
Yeah.
for sale?
Well, I mean, everything is for sale if you have the coin.
Oh, I have coin. Do you have boots?
Sure.
Well, what do you have?
Well, I
'Cause
have
I'm just
these
wearing...
bad boys. And then he shows you kind of what looks like this Adirondack slipper that has a small platform on it that's probably like 1.5 inches tall. They look like they would be lifts, but it's like a sock with a platform on it. These have helped me out quite well.
Anything else?
Just as far as boots, yeah.
Or footwear?
Well, I came across a couple of the people before I sort of ventured into this wrong area. One fella had loads of boots on him.
There's boots in the cave?
I mean, they might be. I don't know what the giants eat, right? They could have boots on the menu.
That's true. Can I look around and see if there's any dead bodies with boots?
Make a perception check.
Can I check out the sarcophagus?
It is actually just a chest that to you is approximately sarcophagus size.
Okay, that.
Is a huge...
Wait, so how big is it?
This is probably about 6 or so feet tall. It's probably about 8 feet wide or so. Looks to be made of stone.
I'll go over with her.
Yeah, I'm closer to Skadi, so I'll also look. I'll look and see if the giants have anything that looks interesting that doesn't look like it's just made for big ass people.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, at disadvantage.
Sorry, what are you?
I'm looking for boots for Sproigins.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Oh, it's at disadvantage.
Yep.
That's right. Skill checks. Sorry, thank you.
It's 30, 20.
Gotcha.
15.
15. As you are kind of combing through these massive bodies, you come across a lot of interesting odd baubles that you're not really sure what they may or may not do, but you kind of readily identify as not being of particular interest. There are a couple unique items that doesn't make sense for them to have necessarily. The large giant that was the dual axe wielding figure in the battle here does have what appears to be kind of a strangely ornate feathered collar, which is kind of inconsistent with the rest of his garb. You also find what appears to be a long, singular sort of metal rod of some kind that's about a foot long. You do find that on him as well. And you rolled a 15, correct?
Yeah.
And you find yourself very preoccupied with these discoveries.
Oh.
Do not notice anything else immediately after that.
All right.
You are looking for boots and rolled a dirty 20, correct? Mm-hmm. So you are parsing around through and you're seeing piles of bones and collections of things that are scattered randomly throughout the entirety of the cave, and eventually do come across some bodies that are dead, somewhat decomposed, but due to the temperatures don't really appear to be rapidly decaying or sort of giving off that natural death odor. And it seems as if one person still does have what appears to be a proper pair of hiking boots.
I'm going to take those off and give them to Sproigins. Nope, first I'm going to bring them to Hara when she's done doing what she's doing.
Okay. All right, and then you two find your way over to the rather large chest.
I want to check it out for any weird traps. And it seems odd, so I'm just seeing what I'm seeing.
Go ahead and make an investigation check, please.
Did the area that we walked in, did that fully close up with...
Yes.
Okay.
Currently it is an ice wall of seemingly arcane forced solid ice. 18. You don't readily identify anything that appears to be trapped. Nothing mechanical in nature stands out to you. However, as you sort of inspect the box, give it a nice close look, it appears as if there is something to do with the glyph that is attached to it that seems to be kind of not emanating or radiating, but there's almost this invisible, barely translucent type of sheen that seems to be surrounding the chest.
Touch it. Touch it.
Touch it?
Touch it.
Touch the butt.
I'll heal you. Touch it.
I'll heal you. Touch
you
it.
guys gonna
first,
touch?
Hi, prestidigitation.
Oh, did you pull these off a dead guy?
She cleaned them.
I touched it.
Oh, I can also do
I touched the
that.
sarcophagus.
Cool.
God.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Is this at disadvantage?
No, saving throws are not.
Just skill check.
Right?
Nice. Constitution?
Wait, let me double check that. I'm sorry.
Yes, I know, I did it.
Yes, Constitution.
18.
18.
Because I get so nervous and excited, and I go, "Whoa, I have no idea what my roll is."
And if she goes down, I'm preparing life transference.
Okay. Noted.
Well, I'm full health, so.
If she goes down...
Not anymore.
Ooh.
These.
Ooh.
You're going to take 40 points of cold damage as you go to lift the chest open, and from
No, I just wanted to touch it. Okay, that's fine.
from it emanates this massive burst of cold energy out in a circular area. That puts you here. She was looking for boots. And you're over here, so I'm going to have you make a Constitution saving throw as well. The
18.
18 also is a fail, unfortunately. You're going to take 40 points of cold damage as well. Yeah, so you are sitting there now, wind completely back in this windswept sheen, frozen solid as these spike icy tendrils. You sort of break and bend back, losing a few strands.
Jesus.
Is the glyph still there?
The glyph is still there, but it
Why?
appears to no longer be glowing.
What did you do?
I touched it.
She touched the butt.
That's fair.
I mean, like Walker told me to, and I was like, yeah. Is the sheen still
I go to
there?
open it.
It does not appear to be
As soon as I see him
glowing.
going to open it, I back up.
Okay, so you throw your hands up to try and lift the lid,
Well, that's not going to happen.
and it doesn't budge. You feel the stone move a touch, but it seems as if it will not give way to such little force.
Do I hear anything?
Don't appear to.
Negrin.
Okay.
And I want to shove it off.
All right, I will give you the check at advantage. And that is actual advantage, because Walker is helping you and you have Negrin's ring active.
Nice.
This is a strength check. Just so everybody knows.
16.
16.
Yeah.
So, pushing up, and you see the lid give way just a little bit, and you're able to slide it a few inches off, but this thing is large and heavy, and even double your size, it is still Herculeanly difficult to push this thing off.
Can I get a peeky eye in there?
It does give you about a 8-inch, 10-inch window into the chest, it would seem. As you go ahead and make an investigation check then. You're directly. So go ahead and make an investigation check here for me.
Natural one!
Sword dance. So as you are
Tony Hawked it again.
leaning in behind Hara, trying to shuffle in to get a quick glimpse, you are not paying close enough attention, and as Hera's final heave expends the last of her energy, the lid closes on one of your fingers, and you feel the extreme pinch and forget what you were trying to look for,
Sorry.
and are pulling back.
Do you want some help? Are you trying to push the whole thing off, or?
Well, let me check. I want to look in.
Go ahead and make an investigation check there. You got a small window depending on how aggressive you want to view in.
Not very aggressive.
Do you want light in there, or you can see in there?
I mean, I have dark vision.
Yeah.
Investigation.
18.
18. So as you are peeking in, you see what now appear to be just very dimly lit ice crystals and sort of the bluey reflective glow of a number of small objects. And you see what appears to be a humanoid foot, and it shifts gently.
Huh?
And as it does, you see the reflective push off of its heel, as well as the jangling of some coins before the leg seems to rest limp again.
Divine sense. I don't sense any undead.
Nope.
I mean, we have. I don't. What is in there?
There's a humanoid foot moving around. I can't tell if it's a
There's a humanoid foot!
I see a person's foot. It's moving around. I don't see the whole body.
A human-like foot.
But I don't sense like
That's the
any
whole thing.
undead or
Do
anything.
you
Us
still
being
have,
in my homeland?
Bigby up?
I'm going to ask Is for help pushing. Like, I'm just going to instinctually run to go try and push it.
Okay.
I'll cast Big B's hand to help push as well.
And I
we
will
reckon-
help push as well.
All right.
And I will not help and ask if anybody recognizes this
For
symbol.
the sake of brevity, we'll say that the collective group, aside from Hera, not deafened to the circumstances surrounding her, is totally ignored as the rest of you push the lid aggressively up. And as you look inside, you see what appears to be very dark skin, long beard and mustache of full black hair, long black hair that appears to be unkept and scraggly. This humanoid individual looks up almost as if he's seeing light for the first time again, and you see a massive scar digging across his nose that cuts up above his eyebrow. You can see the dry chappedness of his lips as they white directly contrast from the dark pink. Wearing rags, almost robes, kind of tattered clothing, and as he shifts, kicks what appears to be a number of coins piled up on the bottom of his chest as you see trinkets and things kind of shift underneath him. It is now my time.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Is it? It must be coming.
You see him reach behind him, and he pulls out what appears to be a bone that is now like sharpened at the very tip. I'm ready.
For what?
Do I recognize him?
He seems to be stumbling to his feet as best he can. No, this doesn't appear to be anyone native of Kala.
Okay.
Maybe some food and water?
What are you planning on doing?
I'm gonna pull out an apple.
Make a persuasion check at advantage with Walker's assistance here.
Dirty 20.
Advantage.
Yeah. You're not with them.
With who?
Oh.
The
The
giants?
giants? We killed them.
Well,
No. Show me your hand.
oh, the burning
Yeah,
people?
fuck them. We're trying to kill
Oh.
all of them.
I'm still back a little bit, so you see my big hands.
But apple.
You have a
you
giant
are
with
a
you.
giant, yeah.
No, it's a spell.
Yeah,
She's
she's just big.
She has a ring that makes her turn big. We need to.
She's actually the smallest out of all of us.
She needs to
You
do
see
that
him
too.
throw the bone on the ground and practically dive for the apple and just immediately begins scarfing it, spinning it, swallowing before he can hardly finish chewing.
Let me hand him another one.
Well, hang on, dude.
I will have Big B's hand
I was gonna say-
cradle him out and bring him
And
out
I will
of the.
help as well. Get him out of the
He's
chest.
just focused on his eating. He's basically dead weight, but Big B is able to kind of scoop him up
Yeah.
eventually and kind of, and you see now he's barefoot. He has pants that are like cut up and shredded towards the
Oh man.
bottom of his knee.
I'm gonna put the boots that Skadi gave me. Put the boots on him.
Keep them.
All right.
Do you want another apple?
No, that is quite good, thank you.
Okay.
Why the fuck were you in a big ass chest?
And for how long?
I don't know. Seemed like maybe a month.
Shit. Why did they put you in a chest and other people in cages?
I haven't seen this much light in a long time.
It's not even light in here.
No, the cave is still very dark.
Sir? What's your name?
Desperate.
Desper?
Desperate. He's desperate.
Despera.
Desperate.
Where are you from?
Doesn't to me.
Far away.
I mean, I guess that, but I'm originally from here, Kala.
Congratulations.
Well, so just where is far away?
Blood Falls.
Okay.
That's near
That's
where
on
we're going,
Esterlin.
right? We're going to Sarkenrud?
Yeah. Blood falls fell to the demons.
Sarkenrud is the other way, friend.
Oh shit. Well, that's where
but
we're.
if Blood Falls fell to the demons, I don't think you want to go there anyway.
I have business there.
Oh, okay.
Do you need anything? How are you gonna get there? Do you want?
Won't come
I mean,
with
you
us?
can come with us and then make your way
Well, I guess if it's the other way.
I will walk, thank you.
Well,
Then do you want the boots?
Yeah, you can have the boots.
Not necessary.
Okay, and I want to tap, and
Unless there is anything else you need, I'll have a sit down for a moment and be on my way.
well,
Terry comes over. You sort of naked, friend. You might want some. It's cold out. And he just kind of looks up at him, still sort of heaving for breath, seemingly exhausted, malnourished, underfed, isolated for at least a long time from what you can gather. No, my path is set for me.
how about you take just a little bit? We can get you some more food, at least help you
Alright,
build
we'll
your
do
strength
it.
up.
Primeval awareness.
I promise you, my time spent in that box was for a reason. And he begins to head towards the door before, after a few feet, you see him kind of just sit down and sit there.
The door is locked. Do you want me to let you out?
Aberration, celestials, dragons, elemental, space fiends, undead.
Doesn't
It's
appear
like
to
a
be any of
thick-ass
those.
ice wall.
Yeah, do you want me to let us
Why
out?
don't you just take a couple minutes?
Just a regular guy.
I just need a rest, if you don't mind. I'll go about my own business shortly.
No, we don't mind.
You all seem like nice enough people. I appreciate your assistance. Clearly you were fated to be here as well, and I'm glad to have met you.
Well, we're finger guns. If that means anything. Wherever you go next.
I will keep it in my pocket should I hear the name come up again.
Do you even have pockets?
Well, by the time I hear your name, perhaps I'll have some.
I want to be paying attention to his reaction to this. And I want to say, like, does Guardians of the Line mean anything to you?
I'm afraid I'm not up on any of the recent traveling bard groups. I have not had any opportunity for recreation in some time.
Do I believe that?
Go ahead and make a insight check. Insight check his ass.
Any of the little baubles and stuff that I found on the giant, does any of them seem interesting enough that I would pocket them? Like any gems or gold or...
We'll get to that.
Okay.
6.
6.
What?
I am not, it's not one of my proficiencies, and I'm at disadvantage. Otherwise, it would have been a 21.
So he stands up as you say this, and he's giving you his reply, and his twisted form and seemingly weakened, malnourished state makes it difficult to even read his actions, as it seems like most of his physical movement is dedicated to maintaining after his ordeal. So you're not really able to pick up anything, but he does come over to you. Do they play well?
Yep. Yeah, with the instruments that
slay.
they play. They slay.
Tell me, friends, do you know what fate has in store for you?
We have a guess. Do you?
We're following our line.
Do I know about your fate?
I mean, you asked, like maybe you knew.
How many people do you know that control fate themselves?
A few.
Yeah.
All of us?
I like you. Well, I know what my fate is, and I will see myself to it. I thank you all again. I have nothing to offer, but
We don't need anything. Do you need anything from us before you go? Some healing or...
I was gonna say healing word at first level.
please,
I already rolled it.
I have all I need.
9. He gets 9.
It's got to be a willing creature.
Well, I wasted a space on him.
Yes, you did.
Well, you say it was your fate to be in the box for as long as you wanted. And it's your path to be doing this thing. It was our path to be here in this moment to release you from that place. Which means that it's also, we're on the path to help you get to your next position. So let us heal you.
That sounds super complicated.
It is our fate to all be in one place.
I appreciate it again, I do. My path is set for me. Yours for you, and I wish you well upon it. May it be so.
Markings?
And he begins to turn and walk away.
Has he got any like markings on him or anything like that? Like
Make an investigation check.
at disadvantage.
You have to be willing for cure wounds.
Here, blah, blah, blah.
Hurdle.
Investigation will be a 10.
10. He doesn't have anything particularly unusual about him. A quick glance, especially with a lot of his tattered clothing, you can tell there are healed, pseudo-fresh, especially with the cold and probably limited healing and malnourishment he's had. There's maybe some abrasions and cuts that led him to be here, but he also has a great deal of small cuts and scars kind of spread throughout his body that seem to be healed up over time. This man is a fighter, warrior of some kind, wherever he comes from.
What
But
do we know about Blood Falls?
he continues to walk towards the
I know where
door.
it is.
by a
It's on the
volcano.
map.
I want to
No,
watch
I
it.
said what do we know about it? We don't. We
Just that it
haven't-
was taken over by
yeah,
demons.
Okay.
And you see him approach the large ice wall in front of him. And you see him kind of like throw his shoulders back, almost with that mental preparation. You can kind of read as you look at his backside. And you see this thunderous punch. And the ice wall shatters open. Massive, foot-thick ice chunks crumbling around him. Until I see you again next time, friends. Walk the path.
Are you a solar?
Nope.
And he turns and begins walking
That's what I would
out
have.
the cave entrance and immediately is obscured by the white snow and bright lights reflecting off the ground. And you can sort of see his silhouette clawing at the sun as he finally begins to see real light again, sort of trying to adjust as he slowly continues to walk forward until he's obscured by the vision.
You just saved me some arcane energy.
He said, may it be, what did he say? May it be so?
That is where we're going to take our first break.
Dang it.
So, a chance
Forgot we haven't done
encounter,
that yet.
a rescue, a giant ass whooping. Congratulations on that. Disappointed that we did not get some extra rolls pop in there, but just as well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for playing the games. Bel Chavez for the cheer. Yeah,
It's like a bunch of games.
Bel Chavez for the cheer.
Shabam.
Everybody who's being
thank
active in
you.
chat. I don't have the. I don't want to F this up. We'll make sure we do it more proper at we're done. But just as well, King Clancy for the Terry cheer because Terry's the man. Thank you so much for that.
Hey.
Bam, bam!
We are going to be back in just a moment's time. Please stick around. Also, take the break to grab a snack. Use the restroom if you've been like,
Yeah. Get
what
some
is this
water.
guy about? What is his thing? Oh my, the door? What the heck is? Now, quick, go to the bathroom. But as you're leaving, make sure that you remember to follow, like, and subscribe all of our social media. Hit up our Twitch subscriptions if you can to get those awesome emotes for chat. And we will see you in just a moment.
Also, also take a couple minutes. See if you have a gaming goat in your area.
Boom. Do that as well while you're in the bathroom.
Yeah, you have
Depending
your
on
phone.
your setup and
Yeah, don't pretend
You-
like you don't.
you
You
have
brought
your
it to
phone
the
with
bathroom
you.
Yeah, you're probably watching us now in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but that's okay.
Nah, you do you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Drop that natural
Just don't
20.
eat in the
Thwip,
bathroom.
thwip.
Put it in a plastic bag.
All right, we'll be back soon, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, welcome back.
You'll fuck up your throat doing shit like that.
Yeah, I'm still a little sick for those of you who've been able to bear through the.
Get some throat lozenges.
Yeah, this old punk ass Minnesota weather.
Cough drops. Is it a throat lozenge or is it a cough drop?
It's a lozenge.
Lozenge.
Yeah. Why do you say it like Cool Whip? That's not correct.
Sweet throat lozenge.
For those of you just catching up, just hanging out, whatever the case might be, hopefully you took this opportunity to do all the things that we told you to do, including subscribing, following.
I get it.
Smashing.
You're trying to unlozenge.
I mean, they had about 15 minutes, I guess, just shy, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe you knocked one out. But
Yeah, if you did, what's up? If you cleaned your apartment, what's up?
yeah, that's good for you too.
Yeah. If
Turn
you
the
brought
vacuum
your-
off now because we're back. But
Yeah, if you brought your recycling up,
beyond,
nice.
we have the party currently on the tail end of beating up some giants.
Couple
And-
elderly ones.
Some elderly giants.
And the millennial, like...
It was like a
nephew.
geriatric assault. Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah. And the party now finds themselves in a scattered room covered with giant carcass.
Died doing what he liked.
Yeah.
Yes.
We could probably just climb inside them and sleep like a tauntaun.
Is it really that cold? Is it like hot cold?
I mean,
It seems like a thing.
cold as...
It seems like
I
a
mean,
thing.
I'm pretty cold,
Frick.
but like that's new to me. So
Yes. So, after defeating the giants and rescuing the entrapped Terry Unawan from one of the hanging suspended caves in the cages in the giant's lair, the group had a quick, brief chat with their former, current ally before deciding to head over to the large chest in the corner.
we're adventurous.
Naturally.
And that's kind of what Hara is.
In addition to the gold and trinkets that the chest seemed to contain, it also seemed to house a person who identified himself as Desper. Seemingly very ill-equipped for the mountainous cold conditions, decided to venture off, and after punching his way through a massively thick ice sheet that originally closed the group in, disappeared into the whipping winds of the mountainous exterior beyond.
I mean, again, he saved me a spell slot to get out of here.
He's a generous guy.
Very generous.
So, you now find yourselves in a large empty stone cave. Dead giant bodies all over the place. So please, tell me, Finger Guns, what happens next?
Well, that was weird. I'm
Yeah.
gonna climb into the
shit.
chest and start putting everything in the holding bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Imagine you climbing in, your legs dangling out.
I mean, shouldn't we like check what you're putting in there first?
No. I'm gonna hand you mine to load up while you're in there.
Cool.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for what's going on.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Well, what are you
like-
keeping an eye out for specifically here?
Stuff that's out of the norm of gold and jewels and things.
Well, I
that-
just figured with that other giant here, we don't want to wait.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking everything and we can.
Why we kick the shit out of all three of these?
Yeah, but
That's fair. But
he might be like the master.
They do
giant.
lie dead on the ground there, sure.
I do. If there's anything that looks like warm clothes, I'm gonna keep that out and healing potions.
Sure. So if there are warm clothes or healing potions in the chest,
Maybe just take whatever's in there.
I'm taking everything.
Has
But if there's warm clothes or healing potions, I'm not going to put them in the bag. I'm going to bring them out to us.
okay, so as you're going through, you do find a rather large collection of coins. Not particularly mountainous, not like what you guys found in Caillou's secret repository, but there is a significant number of coins, probably numbering the thousands, difficult to say for sure. You do come across what appears to be kind of a satchel that is kind of folded and closed up on itself that you hear kind of some implements from within. The satchel itself appears to be kind of wet in certain places.
I'm going to just set that aside.
Okay.
And I'm not going to put any bags inside the bag. If there is a bag, I'm not going to put it inside the bag. Because I heard bad stories.
Okay.
Just in case.
Sure. You find a rather ornate, oddly sized fork that is probably about the size of a small, serving fork that appears to be made entirely of a reflective gold metal of some kind, but doesn't appear as soft or as malleable as metal would be expected to be. The bag, and as you're continuing to kind of scoop things in, I want you to go ahead and make a... Let's make this a... I'm going to say a sleight of hand check.
She's like, okay.
If are we all gathered around each other?
Well, Hara is inside the chest.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, so I would say you are all sort of loosely compiled around it.
I will choose 5 creatures, which is me, Walker, Hara, Skadi, and Is.
Okay.
And I would like to use the Boon of the Savior.
The Boon of the Savior. Okay.
Where we
that?
go? Yeah.
That is the boon that I got after we killed Advara. That lets me roll a 1d20 plus my wisdom, and everybody gets that amount of hit points.
Cool.
Nice.
25.
25. So as you're going through, you hear the slight
Which one?
as you're shuffling and rifling these coins into your bag,
That one.
and you're able to stop your hand right in place. And as
That's the one I have.
the coins continue to fall and tumble down,
It's gonna work.
you kind of extend your fingers out as a brace for the cascade of coins beyond. Fold your hand up and lift to look underneath and see that there's a small kind of glass, almost octagonally geometric glass orb that has sort of a ornamental frame through each octagonal pane surrounding it. And inside you see what appears to be another polyhedral sphere that is kind of bobbling around inside.
Put that with the weird wet bag.
Okay. So after a little portion of time, your bag begins to fill.
And I start putting stuff into her bag.
Okay. So you're able to continue to take time. I'm going to say at this point, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
No, you're gonna get hit again.
Everybody gets 10 HP.
Yay!
Oh.
Whatever. Like, now I just count 7 more days and I can use it again.
You nailed it, though.
I got a 7-day count.
21.
21. So as you are in there continuing to shuffle and rifle these coins through, it seems as if they absorbed a great deal of the cold in this environment. The wind still kind of whipping through the interior of the cave. You find the bitter chill creep up upon you, only to have it subside. The numbness of your fingers returns to a slight touch of feel as your blood heats up just for a brief moment as you kind of shake your muscles loose and carry on finishing the job. It seems as if devoid of some bones, a humanoid-sized skull, you have gotten everything into the bag you could identify of value, with the exception of the items you specifically said you set aside.
And I didn't find any clothes or anything that looked like potions.
You did not.
There's like some skeletons and bones and stuff in here. You want me to get that too?
They look like magic.
No.
I don't think we need them.
Well, do we want to talk to him?
No, we talked to certain bones, not all bones.
Oh. Well,
When do we talk to certain bones?
Hara does.
She
not-
has
we don't-
bones. She has specific. Those are specific.
That's what I'm
bones.
saying. We talked to certain bones, not all bones.
yeah. and they
That's
don't-
that's talking. I'm coming out now. And I'm assuming that more than 10 minutes have passed.
For your overall...
Right.
Yes, so we'll say at this point, definitely while you're in there, the giant form returns back to its normal humanoid size.
All right, I'll grab the wet bag and the reflective gold.
The wet bag.
Yeah. And then the polyhedral thing, because I think I put the weird fork in the bag.
Oh, we got a shout out to Alaric Kerensky. Thank you for partying with us. Welcome
what's
to
up?
all your people.
Sounds like a Castlevania enemy. Alaric.
Oh, shit, their emotes are tight.
Really?
Throw them wolves up if you got them wolves.
Oh shit. Minnesota Timberwolves. See, there's a connection.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
We will definitely do that.
So I'm gonna muster my way out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna like, ugh. But also I found this. It's like wet.
Why is the bag wet? Is anything else wet?
What'd you do to it?
Is it wet because his body?
It seems
steam?
overly wet on a couple unique spots, and there appears to be the jostling of additional liquid and perhaps small containers inside.
It's weird.
All right, just put it down.
Okay, and then there's this. Oh, and then this fork. And then a bunch of coins.
Was
Here's
there a
bag.
crab in there?
No,
Never mind.
it's like,
Thanks.
Never mind. Okay, just put them on the ground.
Crab?
Crap.
Put them down.
While she was doing that, Desper said, "May it be so." Does that sound like anything anybody's ever said that I've ever heard? Okay.
No, I wouldn't imagine so. It's colloquialism, perhaps, or
Right.
something to that effect.
and something about seeing you on the path.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. I will with any of the stuff that he had in his little pouch, the little baubles and stuff. Was there anything unique in there Because I grabbed the little scarf and the rod.
Yeah.
But did he have anything else that would be interesting?
Um,
I rolled a 15, so I mean.
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh, shit, yeah. Natural 20.
Are you having a problem with that?
Disadvantage.
That's fine. I'll just roll another one. It's a 13. This is fine.
13. Unfortunately, due to your...
Well, just hold on. This is investigation.
No, this is Arcana.
Arcana.
Come on, Hara.
16?
16 it is. So, as you're kind of perusing through the quick items, there appears as if maybe there's something here of arcane value. You don't readily pick out anything that screams this is of significance. However, you do sort of look around and there appears to be this very small, like, corkscrewish like stone spindle almost that kind of is in this tall pyramid-like shape. And it has kind of some twine wrapped around it. That appears kind of odd as far as trinkets go, but other than that, nothing really stands out as being inherently unique.
All right, swipe it.
Okay.
And I'll put it in the pile. Give me like 10 minutes. Let me just see if any of this stuff is anything.
So, while that's going on, I want to scavenge for warm clothes because I don't like the cold.
Okay. Well, you guys have largely searched this area already. Skadi went through and searched it. You searched the chest. I'm going to say that you do not readily see anything in the vicinity that would pass
Does
for
he
warm
actually
clothes.
have, like, a skirt on him?
Who?
The top knot?
Yeah, they all appear to be wearing kind of like large leathers and sort of furs and...
No, if there's actual, like, cloth and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to cut off some cloth to, like, at least give us some layers.
Okay.
Like make ponchos or something. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. All right. So we'll say then you remove enough gradually from the various garments of these giants where you all now have the sort of Game of Thrones fur capes that are sort of draped deeply across the back.
House dark.
I would like to pass without a trace and start slowly making my way down the hall.
Okay.
Cool.
Pass without a trace. Are you doing so stealthily, I imagine, then?
I am so stealthy.
Go ahead, roll a stealth check for me.
The most stealthiest.
Belchavez is back. Go ahead and make the check.
Heyo!
Not disadvantage.
Not disadvantage. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Belchavez is hooking you up. Go for it.
Thank Jeeves.
Reroll.
Yeah, reroll a single die. You gotta do the squirt method.
Yeah.
32.
Oh.
32?
Well, he's passed without a trace.
Pass without a trace.
Still.
Let it be known, thanks to Bill,
By
that
the way,
was a natural
it is
one.
Bell Chavez.
Bell. My bad.
Yeah, you kissing Belle.
My bad.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Save
That's
the team
my
on
bad.
that one.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
All right, so a 32 for your stealth?
Yeah.
Fantastic, of course it is. Let me make sure I'm jotting this. All right, so you begin to push forward, creeping quietly and silently into the next portion of the icy cave. Dimly lit, seemingly no illumination whatsoever aside from the brief torchlight that's still spilling into the next room. It appears to be a large, open, almost concaved type of room that has a massive smattering of bones and flesh and some kind of just residuum of organic mush in this large pool through the center of the room.
It's like the Breaking Bad episode with the liquid in the bathtub.
Yeah, this is what it fell through and landed into.
Okay.
Like the
Hang
body.
on. Oh, I'm not there. I don't have
That
to roll
body
for con.
jelly.
You are not there.
Plus, I think you like toughened up.
Does this room kind of continue on? What's going? Is it just
Yes,
like
it appears
this?
as if there is an additional pathway that exits out the back.
Is there? I'm gonna assume I would have seen a giant in there, so there's no giant in here.
There does not appear to be any giants standing around the
'Cause
giant mush puddle.
They did mention a fourth giant, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
And when we showed up, we knew that there was a fourth giant, and they were all grumbling, and then he walked out.
So do they seem to be like gathered together in some sort of like I'm gonna eat this snack and then go to bed kind of deal, or is it like this is where shit is thrown?
It's like the shrimp plate, you know?
Okay.
It's like the bite a head, throw the body kind of thing.
Okay,
you know?
so this is like the hangout room?
Yeah, like just the depression armchair shape in the organic pool of mush.
Ugh.
Well, there's no point in stopping now, so... I'm super fast. I can
know.
get back.
I know you're super fast. It just makes me nervous.
But I just want to see what's up around that other corner.
All right.
And then I'll come back.
You
So
are
as you
hella stealth. So.
Go through, and as you pass through this room, the dampening effect of this mushy center begins to give way to what appears to be kind of a large... Few seconds pass. Few seconds pass. Nothing. Few more seconds. And as you're getting closer, it gets slightly louder. And you peek around, and now you see that this hallway-esque tunnel that's still massive in its scope compared to your size opens up into this V-shape opening that would otherwise be a massive cave. But as you look down into this sort of open funnel of organic and geometric framework, you see a frost giant up against what appears to be a largely flat, straight wall. Smashes into the wall with this massive cudgel he's holding. Ooga! And you see kind of the cave wall itself give no way. And he begins to turn and head back your direction.
Okay. Giants are pretty long-legged, so at this point I'll haste up.
Massive game.
Haste to him?
Haste and dash back.
Okay.
I would like to provide him with haste.
Okay. Yeah.
Make him faster.
How quick can he get to me? Can I bluff and just get at me? You feeling froggish? Leap. Okay, so you haste back immediately to the group.
And shit, how long does alarm take? No, fuck it. I'll just go back to the group. I'm just going back to the group.
Okay, you're back at the group in a blink.
There's another giant.
We know.
Yeah, but he's coming.
Is
Is he done?
You all begin to hear the...
How long into the 10 minutes?
Say just wrapping up, give or take.
I am going to hide so that as soon as he comes through, I'm gonna leave that on.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. Is anyone else preparing any actions here?
I was next to her when I cast it before I jumped around the corner, so I don't know if she gets it or not, but...
The...
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, I mean, where did you cast it?
Right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I'll say you got
right
it,
before
sure.
But it
I
stays
do have a
with you,
question.
doesn't it?
It's a minute.
Does our fur drapings
Yeah, I
help
don't
us
know how
with
that
the advantage or the
She's
disadvantage?
gonna just...
It seems as if the overall warmth that this cloak is providing you does not have an immediate effect, short of no longer giving you that stinging chill feeling, but you have yet to actually start warming up, it would seem.
All right, well, I would have liked to have
Doesn't matter.
finished up the ritual spell, kind of gathered the stuff in my bag that I have, and
43.
Okay.
I'll move out of the way.
Sorry, what?
43.
Sure.
You
Sure.
don't even know where you are.
43?
Pass without a trace, 18. Rolled it 18 twice. Plus,
All right.
18,
Tim Allen
20,
did.
43.
30, yeah, 43.
All right. So, you are at 43. What are you prepping?
I'm going to...
Too late.
Okay.
If he comes around the corner, I'm gonna cast him blindness.
Okay, sure. So,
I was planning
hit
on
him with
talking to
something
Is while
else.
all of this was going on.
all right.
So that's what you're doing.
We'll say
Chatting.
that the giant's footsteps interrupted you, and your course of action is now a cautious wait, perhaps. The giant continues to... And you hear the rattling and clattering of bones. This grippy slime. and you hear kind of these organic consumption sounds from just the chamber beyond before the footsteps again ring out.
He's gonna make his cons.
And he begins to step into the main doorway. Hara hiding just beside the fallen, crushed cage. Walker waiting in the wings to cast his blindness, which I believe is a Constitution throw?
Yeah, he's gonna save.
A natural 20!
Yeah, if you're gonna save on anything though, that's what I'm gonna.
That's my fourth one. I never get the rolls. It's always you guys with the rolls.
Except for when we're fighting Rakdos.
I got the natural 20. Fucking A. God damn it.
Thank you.
Can I hit him with something?
Well,
Fuck
I
it,
was
why not?
holding my
Yeah.
action to.
What do I get? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, Belchavez, go ahead, pick a boon, and you can assign a boon to Skadi.
Whoa. Cleveland Indians outfielder Albert Bell. What's up? Okay.
May I stab him?
Yeah, roll your attack at advantage.
Hit him with that
It's an automatic
slow.
crit.
Oh,
If
he
I'm
hasn't
surprised.
taken a turn, and he's surprised. Correct, yes. So go ahead, roll your crit damage. You're still doing your spell, so I'll let you decide what you want to do.
Oh, I would finish the spell.
Okay. And then you are
I already
casting
cast
blindness.
it.
He saved. And then you are sort of talking to
I'm
Ist.
talking to Is, yeah.
All right. So just Hara's attack then.
Yeah, this good
And
group
getting my
effort
boon.
here.
Thank you, El Chavez.
Yeah.
15 piercing,
Okay.
and that is already doubled.
And the boon, by the way, lasts until the end of the next session. So you can activate that anytime between now and the end of the next session.
Oh, but I don't even know what it is yet.
Well, yeah, Chavez, you gotta pick a boon. If you're on mobile, I think it's the puzzle piece. Or you can scroll
He doesn't know what
down.
the boon is.
You can scroll down into the panels right there in our Twitch channel. Click on the Get Rewarded tab and select one of them theirs. Boom. Do that.
Bong bong.
50.
Right. 50?
50 surprise damage.
Is that doubled?
It's 25 and then doubled to 50.
So plus your 15, right?
Yeah. So 65.
Shit.
I get another attack, although it's
Fucking Drax his ass.
You do get another
What
attack,
else?
yes.
Yeah, do I need to?
I mean, it's a giant, you know, he's not like...
But he seems smaller than the other ones.
He
I think
is a
that's
little
just the mini.
smaller than the other ones.
Oh, I missed.
This is now the
Doesn't
child.
fucking
Yes,
matter.
he's not as old you're about to slay.
Natural 20!
Oh! Blah, blah, blah!
But my sneak doesn't work for this one.
It does not.
He kind of knows you're there.
Shit.
Wow, you're gonna have to buy all new D6s.
We got a lot of dice in the dice jail tonight.
So double of that makes that 2 plus 7 is 9.
Oh, 9. That brings him
Big
well.
old niner.
Okay, so fortunately though, this giant is clearly not as hardy.
Yeah.
One of the smaller, younger, fledgling giants. A giant in training, if you will.
Damn, did you just Anakin this giant?
So you see Hara waiting in the wings as this giant begins to step through. And as he pulls out a large axe, and as he does, you actually see this blade almost appear out of nowhere as Hera's form jets in, sinks it deep into the side.
I couldn't even see it with that stealth roll.
And as she's kind of looking at him, you see her
Giant.
sort of turn it sideways and then just force it downward as she pulls it out. And you see like the entirety of him just begin to spill out. And he immediately falls over, and you see him kind of like clawing forward as his other hand sort of tries to seal himself again before
Why are you doing this to us?
the clawed hand breaks a fingernail off and goes limp.
Wow!
Why did you have to make that? I feel like the bad guy. That was so horrible.
I mean, that's like your most brutal death besides cutting the guy's head off in Benamir, the guard. That has nothing to do. What's going on here? No?
No, didn't she crush
No,
his
I
skull?
No, that was the other one.
Oh.
And I was trying so hard to just knock him out, and then I just like smacked his head.
Yeah, that was the first one, and then the next guy, you're like, head off. I don't know, put it in the bag. Oh no, it went in the necklace. Yeah, I don't, body, head, necklace.
All right, Belchavez has selected the boon of luck.
Okay, so what do I get? What exactly?
You'll get an additional on-demand luck, not subject to the same roll rule, and at any point in time, you can use that to re-roll a failure.
Hell
So
yeah.
if you fail a luck roll, like you use luck and it still sucks, you can use luck again.
Correct.
Oh,
Whoa.
thank you.
Nice.
I believe.
Nat 20 off with their head. There you go.
Nailed it. Well, even if you pick the wrong people because you're a buster, thank you so much for that, Belchavez. All right, so
Yeah, good looks.
that brings us to the point where this crawling, desperate giant has now succumbed to his
Oh, I thought-
spillage.
I thought he's dead, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I didn't want to hear anymore.
Like, you can never tell. Half the time it's like, cool death description. Everyone's like, yes. Like,
I
cool
think it's
death
because
description.
he didn't even attack us yet.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing she does.
Right.
I think
it is
it's
what she
because-
wants.
Like, just doing a clean chop off his head is nice, but then, like,
But then you had to be like, his
eviscerating
insides spill out, and then he crawls on the floor and a fingernail falls off.
Anyways,
You made him.
I mean, he's very tall.
this,
You know, your descriptions are too good.
this dead
Okay?
child giant is now...
and that's it too. You call him a child.
That's work.
He
Well,
was-
I think I called him a child.
I described
to
him
be
as
fair.
smaller than the rest of them.
Goddamn Dubero 2.0.
Yeah.
That's my son.
Yep.
All right.
Speaking of, I'm going to stop talking to mine if that
What would you
happens.
guys like to do?
I'm gonna search
Wait for
stuff.
Sproigins to finish.
Finishing up my spell, watching this go down like.
And I'm gonna check his body for anything
Do
interesting.
we rule the kingdom now?
What are you checking first?
I'm just doing identify to see what.
Well, you get to cast it on one item at a time.
The.
Also, a wave of lethargy came and went for Walker in this time as he was... Whoa.
Like, Sonic's gotta take a rest every now and
Just
then.
immediately snaps back for a very brief moment.
I want to check the feathery lay that he had.
The feathery...
Mm-hmm.
So as you pulled it off of him, you recognize it shrink in size, making it easier to pocket. This is the necklace of conjure woodland beings.
Oh, shit. Okay. What's up?
You don't know this yet. Plus,
I
you're
know
not
I
gonna
don't.
leave
Plus,
it.
I'm not going to take another necklace. That just seems like a me necklace.
So what would you guys like to do?
I would like to talk to Is quick.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're casting the spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I marked that like forever ago.
Talk with
Okay.
animals. Speak with animals.
Yeah. So, bud,
Yeah.
how was the giant?
I mean, it's pretty good, you
It's
know.
not as good as chicken.
I did not have a chance to burn it to death, but, you know, I could burn it to death after.
Well, does that taste better?
Yeah.
Oh, well then you can burn it later. But
Except for, you know, if you have like a little tiny swim thing, and if you eat that without cooking it, sometimes it's good, but it kind of depends on where you get the swim thing.
are you talking about fish?
Yeah, the swim thing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal.
Yeah, mm-hmm,
So,
yeah.
you know how sometimes we don't have chicken and sometimes you're hungry?
Always, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what I want you to do is I want you to grab some of your favorite parts of the giant and we'll put them in the necklace with you so you can have a snack when we don't have chicken.
I just pick it apart off the huge blue elf?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, so if you're not going to eat all of it right now, just bring it to Mom and Mom will put it in the necklace, okay?
So I just bring it a piece to you.
Of the giant blue elf that we killed because it was trying to kill us.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think maybe like it's also a good boy, so he have an egg, maybe?
Remember, we were going to try and make that egg turn into like a friend like you.
Well, yeah, but just maybe like a different egg, you know, one that's not as friendly.
if we find another egg that isn't growing something that's going to be our friend, here's the
Do
deal.
we have like an evil egg?
Yes, if you find an evil egg, but here's what you have to do.
Evil egg.
So here's what we have to do. If you find an egg, you don't get to eat it right away. You have to bring it to Walker because he can detect if it's a good or evil egg.
So I bring it
Do you
into
have
the
an evil
blue
egg?
elf if I find an evil egg, okay? And then Walker determine if it's evil.
Correct.
And then I bring it to Hara to see if she loves it. And then I bring it to you to see if I can eat it?
Yes.
I'll just have a chicken.
Hey, bud, can I ask you a question?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so you know what his name is, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
A blue elf for Walker.
Right. What's her name?
There's a blue elf for Hara.
It is a blue elf, Hara.
Yeah.
You just don't call her blue elf very often.
Well, I don't just call her very often.
I mean, that's also true, but you always call Walker blue elf, and you remember him now?
But yeah, the book writer, Elf Blue. He part of the clan now.
He is part of your clan now, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
He said your clan again.
He's
Oh, I forgot about
he's okay. Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
go get giant pieces so we can put them in the necklace with you.
Yeah, definitely giant pieces. And you see him kind of stumbling off all four legs, kind of like a little kick out Gene Kelly dance on his back too, as he's still mortaring himself forward, and just immediately bites into the giant's leg, pulls and rips, and just starts walking back,
It's got some steamy inside
Starts
bits by the door.
heading back. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up chunks and put some of it in my bag of colding
Okay.
and some of it in the necklace.
Okay. So Is just continues on this path back and forth for as long as he is able to, I imagine.
Until we leave, basically. I assume he'll
Yeah.
be collecting meat.
Are we gonna
Okay,
leave?
I'm gonna identify 3 things.
It's night-
Okay.
It's nighttime.
Is it nighttime?
Yeah, we waited till dark.
Long metal rod.
Oh, we did.
Okay.
The octagonal thing,
I thought we
Okay,
pulled
yep.
two.
and then the stone thing that I pulled out. The stone with the like rope or twine or whatever that I pulled out of his.
And are you using slots or are you using
Slots.
ritual? Okay. So the octagonal, or no, the corkscrew stone with the twine wrapped around it appears to be the spool of endless thread.
Oh shit. Okay.
The metal rod that you see that's kind of simple and very straightforward. It almost appears as if it's like a rebar kind of thing. It's not as heavy as rebar would be, but it's just this long, straight piece of metal. Is revealed to be the wand of heat metal.
Whoa shit.
And then the last item, the octagonal glass-like cube, does not come back as anything identifiable.
But he didn't get a headache.
You didn't get a headache,
Right, that's where I was gonna go after that. All right.
but it is not able to be identified by your spell, it would seem. The nature of this magic seems to elude your honed senses, and through combination of arcane application and careful study, the item remains an enigma, but is very much and very obviously magical in nature.
Does it give me am I able to possibly determine what school of magic it could be? Like with what's going
Make
on?
an arcana check at disadvantage. You're still cold.
Yep. Very cold.
I made a fire.
9. Also 20, but it's a 9.
A 9. I'm going to say you do not get a school on this, unfortunately.
Fuck no, I don't.
But it does appear to be powerful. It does appear to have some kind of arcane properties that can inherently be applied and harnessed, but you are not able to recognize fully the scope of this item's ability.
Did you guys find anything else?
I mean, this is just eating.
No, like, is there anything else that seemed magical?
Well, there's that weird wet bag and the fork.
Oh, shit.
The wet bag.
Was there anything on Gutty McGut over there? I was searching the
Spill
small.
Gut Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Juicy.
Make an
The
investigation
child.
check. No.
She was looking at the child.
Yeah, Duperu 2.0.
I actually found a thing
Yeah.
I think that you would
The child giant.
probably like.
We'll look at it. Boomer. I didn't ask.
You're at disadvantage still.
And it's 18.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
After you kind of go through and check out most of his form, at least what's left of the solid portions of him, you kind of see that the garment drapery, the trim along the bottom of what appeared to be his rudimentary thing, were taken or ripped from something that was inherently more ornate or regal in nature. Maybe he's wearing some kind of cape tent or something to that effect, but it has these tall, tiny gem baubles hanging off the edge of it, and you're able to collect those. Otherwise, it seems as if this giant did not necessarily harvest a lot of his own treasure, have a lot of his own items, and was otherwise not really had access to whatever the repository of goods were for these giants.
I'm gonna build a bonfire.
Okay.
Well, create a bonfire.
All right.
Because it's chilly.
Well, I mean, we can break down a chair. Probably.
I mean, it's a cantrip.
Or the.
Hey, Walker.
That's all.
That's
the cage
me.
is broken.
I have this thing that I think that you could probably use, and I'll give him the spool and the thing. This is a spool of endless thread.
Okay.
You gotta give me like overnight to figure out like what it exactly does.
Okay.
But I feel like if anybody's gonna kind of,
Like, do you want me to?
I would like for you to have that.
Make you something? Do you
For
want me to?
no, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna walk away from you. And then I'll go to Skadi, and I will the feather lay.
I'm gonna wrap it around my head, not
Okay.
knowing what it is.
I think it might work like that. I
Probably.
think that'll let you like create, you know, like how you cast a spell and you made bunnies in Benamir. You cast the bunnies.
I do remember that.
I feel like that might let you also do that, but without maybe using a spell slot.
I'm gonna try and use it, even though I know I'm not attuned to it, and I want to cast bunnies.
I mean, you have the ability to.
No, I don't have any.
Oh, you don't have it equipped? Then no.
Just
Sleep on it.
yeah, but don't let it take priority over the armor.
Necklace.
No, she got the Pillar of War.
Oh, the cave keeps going, by the way, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, like.
And there was like this big open area, and that guy who's all over the floor right now was like hitting at something over there. So I don't know if there's like more people in here, or
Well, we can take a look.
if we need to go.
he was hitting at a wall?
I mean, I don't know the layout, so I don't know if I even saw what he was hitting at, or if he was just literally hitting the wall.
Yeah, it seemed to be a large, mostly flat, rocky face.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like trying to carve more into the wall?
Well, I mean, I can go check. I can literally see into the wall.
I mean,
Let's just all go check.
Okay.
yeah.
First off, did you find out what this thingy is?
No. That is.
Are we leaving this room, or are we coming back to this room?
Well,
I
we
feel
don't-
like we maybe.
I feel like we don't know.
I feel like we probably should, just because if something else comes in, we know where an exit is instead of being boxed in.
Okay. But just in case, it's not. This wall thingy isn't too far away, right?
No, I mean, I got there pretty quick.
Okay. I want to cast Detect Magic and do a walk around, or like a jog around, and try to look at each of them, see if I see anything, and then continue forward.
I would say anything that you were able to sort of scrounge or look around, you feel as if you've already checked most of their concealed portions, and nothing lights up beyond that.
Cool. Does the chest still glow or anything? Does it start pinging as magic?
It does not.
Cool.
It appears as if whatever magic was imbued into the rune had been
Glad
expended.
it's not gonna like come back. And then I guess let's go.
Alright.
But do you want to stay out here, or do you want to go in the necklace?
I have to get some more giants. The bigger blue elf is gonna be a lot to bring back, so
Yeah, but we're gonna go.
maybe I could use some help.
He's asking for help, guys, collecting meat.
You just have them take their pokey stick and you just take all of the...
How about we check the next area and then we can come back and chop some more up?
Does that work for you, bud?
Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna have to.
put all of this, a big, huge, giant blue elf in there already.
Okay, so everything he's brought to me, I'm gonna put in the necklace.
Okay, he's got probably about like 6 or 7 large mouth chunkfuls that he's sort of ripped out of this flesh.
So how many pounds?
I'm gonna say you probably...
Jesus, we're working on pounds of fucking.
Yeah, you probably got
frost
a
giant
solid
flesh.
dozen pounds of
Okay.
random flesh giants.
I'm gonna put 11 pounds.
Right, yeah. Hey, flesh giant. That's like a twisted octopus.
This is a wacky waving inflatable
metric
arm
system.
flailing tube man.
Okay,
Yeah, that's gross.
I'm going to put
Super
11,
gross.
11 pounds in the bag of colding,
Okay,
and then just the 1 pound in the necklace.
okay.
When I made everybody their like fur ponchos, could I have also tried to make one for Is?
I mean, you could certainly try. We'll say, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll give Is a fur poncho as well. Why not?
Cool. Thank you.
What do you guys want to do?
Okay, let's.
Going into the flesh room.
Yeah, going to the.
All right, so you see the large concave grundle capacitor of the fleshy spire of...
Fleshy spire.
He said Grundle. Why am I the only one?
I think it's oddly fitting. You walk into the flesh grundle.
I threw up everywhere because of you saying Grundle.
Well, you throw up into the splash pit of bones and meat, and now the mixture still doesn't have much of a smell, as it's very cold and the air is extremely low to the ground with the odorous thickness. You can almost walk through it. However, the stench itself does not seem to bother you as much as it might
It's like a shrimp plate in here.
on a hot summer day.
Does my detect magic ping on anything?
It does not.
Next room.
Most of this is just kind of extraneous bone and viscera, like,
Okay, so where was this giant banging on the wall?
Up here.
and eventually you're all turning the corner and you see what appears to be a large, rather mundane-looking, straight-faced stone wall.
Do I get any magic from that?
I'm gonna say it would have expired at this point.
It's 10 minutes?
Wow. Making Is a fur cloak as well.
Oh, I was thinking that I would have made it beforehand.
I'm not
When I
gonna
was
give it
making
to you retcon
That's
because of
fine.
the actions you took afterwards.
That is fine.
Does it
I'll
look-
cast it again.
Does it look like a regular ass stone?
Make an intelligence check.
Recasting it.
Okay.
Does it
Oh,
ping?
it does.
It's magic.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Come on, Shinar.
The Jersey Shore.
It wouldn't
of
matter what it was.
Intelligence.
Like the whole thing is magic?
Yes.
This is like a giant wall.
Yeah.
Like the stone is magic?
I think it's like, you know
The
how,
ceiling probably stretches up to about 25 feet. The cavern, as it continues to open in this negative funnel type shape, reaches probably a width of about 50 or so feet. And this wall, as opposed to the sort of organic and normal sort of tectonic structure of the cave walls, it sort of shucks and jives with tiny variations therein. This one still displays cracks and slight modifications in the wall, but appears, like I said, mostly flat.
Looks like a regular fucking wall to me. I don't know what would be magic about it.
have you ever cast Ice Wall?
I would like to.
Yeah.
Is it ice or stone?
It appears to be a stone, but there's some ice trimming on it as well.
So it's like when she does her ice wall thing, I think. Only it's a stone wall.
I would like
You
to
mean like
detect
wall
like
portal.
So it's a fake wall, like someone put up
Like
a
it's
wall.
a magical,
detect any
magically
portals.
induced
Okay.
wall. Do I get the type of magic?
You do, if I'm not mistaken, actually.
Is it an evocation?
I think you do.
Do you
The
guys
spell
want
says
me
I
to
do, it
do you want me to try to dispel it? To take it down?
I'm alright with that.
Let me quick pull up. I don't recall the exact type of magic.
Do I?
You know what? That makes sense. It does come back as a form of illusion magic.
Do I
It's a
remember
illusion.
roughly where he was hitting at?
It seemed to be kind of approximate center, high up.
Where do you want me
probably
to Where do you want me to point?
12 to 15 feet or whatever.
wherever you want. I'm gonna step back.
Where was he hitting at?
Right there.
All right.
I'm gonna step back 15 feet and pull my sword just in case.
I will dispel magic at 4th level.
4th level?
That is what I have open.
Shit.
That's all you got left?
No, but I don't have any thirds.
Gotcha, okay. Let me quick double check the... Yeah, alright. Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your casting modifier.
You can do it, Sproigins.
I know.
Inspiration.
I don't think I can...
Not on a spell, no.
Right. Yeah, I'm going to use luck, though.
Okay.
Be gone with you, bitch! Shit, that's worse. That is a 10.
A 10. You inject the wall with this yellow arcane energy that tries to crawl and slip through it to tear it away from whatever arcane tether may be present. But it seems as if the arcane tendrils return to you, the wall remaining unaffected.
You want me to try?
Maybe I just didn't do it.
I'm gonna do it at 5th level.
Powerful.
I would like to, for glory, and kind of fly up and just be able to see. So, like, where I am on the ground, just go up to the height.
Okay. You go up. The cave itself is still very dimly lit, very dark overall.
Dark vision.
Right. But as you fly up, the wall seems not to change its overall shape or composition.
And that area where he's hitting isn't...
Doesn't appear to be tarnished, no.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at 5th level.
Okay. Yeah.
At the point that he was hitting.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me as well.
Including my spell attack?
Your casting modifier. Your
my wisdom.
Wisdom modifier.
17.
17. So as
18.
As the yellow
forgetting I have
tendrils
+6.
pull back and Sproigins kind of stares at the wall looking puzzled, you see a similar cast, and this arcane net sort of spreads out, tendrils across the entirety of the wall, and like a claw digging through a spider web, you see this sheet of arcane visage fall to the ground before dispelling in this arcane ripple. And now you see a stone wall presented to you. Massive, thunderous pits and gashes that appear to be the result of hundreds of strikes in random areas, and then directly in front of you in the very middle of this wall, standing only about 5 feet tall, a red metal door frame that appears to disappear into the rock face and is lit with torches that seem to be on the walls on these sconces every 20 or so feet.
You said it's a metal door frame?
Correct. It appears to be. It's reflective in nature. It appears solid.
No door, just the open.
Just the opening.
What's in there, Walker?
My detect magic.
I got the impression it was low enough for them to see, right?
I thought it was up high.
It's
in the
below
middle.
you. It's on the
Yeah.
ground.
Oh, I'm gonna look in.
Okay. You see the long hallway with the sconces lighting the way that disappears into a straight, narrow path.
So Terry,
Yee.
We're good guys.
I know.
I was just watching you do your thing. Seemed like you had this all under control. No need for old Terry to step in and fix it for you.
What are we gonna do? Is he just gonna come with us?
Do you want to go on the necklace?
Oh no, it's kind of sticky. It smells sort of awkward.
He's got to come with us. We didn't.
Well, I know. I just didn't think we. I don't think.
I'll
we
have
send
you
him
know,
somewhere.
sir, I don't have to do anything. Powerful magics.
That's true.
I need to start standing up for myself. And you, sir, you took my bones away.
You took his bones away.
Yes, I did. Thank you for
He
teaching.
asked me to take his bones away.
Hey, listen, I didn't. There was one thing that I forgot to tell you, was that I appreciated very much you teaching me that spell. I did use it in a battle afterwards. A very powerful magic using witch tried to attack us, took her bones.
Powerful
And that's
magics.
because of you.
Well, You are welcome, because I am a kind and generous practitioner of magics.
You are. I appreciate you very much, Terry.
Do we have any charges on the helmet, or
What
do
helmet?
you have
The
the helmet
helmet.
of
So we should probably just
teleportation?
head down this here tunnel, yeah?
Weren't you heading to Tarkawaria?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm up for adventure. Look at me.
Or do you want to go to Tarkawaria?
I mean,
We've been there. We could probably send you straight there.
rather not be sort of in the mountains. That's kind of...
Are you gonna send him there?
I can't. I have plane shift.
I'd rather not go to any of the plains.
That's what I
Sort of
was
had enough
thinking.
of that for a while.
All right, looking down the hallway, is it extend so far that we cannot see? See,
Yeah,
this is
it-
what happens. You throw us a fucking hallway again.
It disappears into blackness beyond your visual range.
Okay.
Let's do this. I will go first.
Nope.
Oh.
I would like to send 3 Eldritch Blasts down there, since it lights up and see kind of what
We hit it,
happens.
Dubaru.
You're able to extend that light, illuminating your maximum visual range just a touch. But the full range of the spell still reveals nothing up until you see them all kind of tatter and explode on what appears to be a turn in the hallway.
How far down did that?
Maybe
Do you
a
think?
couple hundred feet.
All right.
Adventure.
It's a long fucking hallway. Doesn't mean there ain't shit on the floors.
I know. That's why I'm gonna go.
Floors
Check
make
for
me
traps.
very nervous now.
Make an investigation check at disadvantage.
Is it warmer in the hallway with all of these?
With the torches?
I guess you'll wait and see.
Yeah. It's just future. I want to know.
Well, we'll find out when you get there.
Ooh. 18.
She didn't say it. You are not readily seeing any traps. It appears as if the concealment of this hallway was meant to function as its primary defense.
I'm gonna start walking down it, guys.
All right.
Okay.
And my detect magic is still up, I think. Whenever you say it goes off.
Does
just
this
let me know.
again look like carved stone kind of deal, or is
Yes,
this
this
still
is mostly a straight hallway.
like
you
hard
have
lines and stuff like that?
Man-made?
not perfect. It's not like it's machined, but this is not normal formation.
And it's
no.
rather large.
No, it's only about 5 feet tall. It's probably only about 4 feet wide.
I mean, that's
Shit.
if they're
All right, I would be
doing it,
behind
it's
Hara,
fine.
and I'll grab her hand right behind.
Okay, so as you all kind of begin to go through, ducking your heads down below the low doorway, maybe you not quite as much, but all of you still having to hunch,
I'm hunched just to see the floor.
yeah, hunching down as you begin to creep through this hallway, sort of just barely steering clear of the sconces on the wall every 20 or so feet, begin moving through
we got it. So
gradually,
we just pass without a
slowly.
trace.
Okay.
I would like to stop us for a second and cast Mage Hand in front of Hera and run it along the floor as far as it'll go. I think it's
30 feet, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah.
for
I
a
think
mage hand.
it's shorter.
Okay. So, as you're all continuing to move through and the
30 feet.
mage hand sweeps, your feet all gently kick up dust. It seems as if the floor itself has also been leveled, and the mage hand leaves this sweeping track of previously trekked area. It does seem as if the hallway itself is warmer than the cave beyond it, but there is still a great deal of draft and cold that swings in from the recently revealed entryway that you now find
Is
yourselves
there
in.
any markings on the walls or anything? Like tool marks even? Or
Make a intelligence check. No, make an investigation check for this.
it's how much warmer?
It is probably a good 20 or so degrees warmer.
A straight
That's a good
roll.
score.
Enough
kind
for
of?
minus dice?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Is there any torches along, or is it too small for there to be kind of torches?
No,
put
they're
in?
lining the entirety of the thing.
And they're all lit.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab one of the torches.
Okay.
I'm pulling Hara. You said investigation, correct?
I did.
10.
I waffled on yours a little bit, so it's like, you said 4 things, let me confirm investigation, as opposed to make an investigation check.
What was it?
Investigation check? All right, so As you are kind of looking through, it appears as if the rock itself does have a number of marks that would maybe indicate some type of manual fulfillment of this hallway. The shape itself signifies actual creation versus organic formation. But as you begin to look closer, the gouges that have been removed and some of the tool marks that are just barely visible there, it almost appears as if they have cleanly cut through the wall. There is no picking, there is no crumblage. When a tool mark is observed, it is almost a smooth movement, as if to suggest it is perhaps a very hot knife through butter, just kind of scraping the wall off.
Like, not similar to Punchy Man punches the ice.
No, this is a refined implement.
Okay.
This is something of...
It's not just like exploded out in like a...
No.
Okay.
It is definitely, definitively neat, and the marks that you see are perhaps a shift of hand grip or something.
I feel like
Does
it was
it-
made by the Underdark people.
Does it seem like it was created by a spell? Like if you were to like
Arcana
move
check
Earth or
at triple disadvantage.
Raw.
it's fine. Just
3
get
20s.
3 20s and then walk out. It's fine. It's a 1. The 1, 12, and 13.
Maybe, right? Guys, couldn't it be?
Yeah.
This could be a spell.
Yeah.
But it could
No,
also be an
Skadi does
animal.
earthy things.
It also could be a tool.
Probably
Maybe
cool.
it probably formed this way. That is your conclusion.
No. It's a weird, natural, straight cave.
Yeah.
How did the earth make these torches?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Does it look like
I think
we're
we're
walking
continuing.
straight, or does it look like it's
You're walking straight.
but like not at a decline at all?
Doesn't appear to be. Not at least, nothing perceptible.
I think we're just kind of slowly walking towards the where the wall splits.
Are we stealthing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I rolled past without a trace.
All right,
so-
let's make stealth checks, everybody.
All right.
Are we warm enough yet?
You're not.
Damn it!
Well, it's not 43 this time. It's like
It's a natural
38.
20.
And
I forgot we were at.
you're all at disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine.
Or except for, did you fail one?
35.
Yeah, you failed one.
Failed one what?
Freeze babies.
Constitution check for the freeze.
Oh yeah, no, I'm frozen.
35. Skadi.
Skadi is a 4.
Sweet. Is?
Oh no, 14.
Pass with a trace.
14.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Is 11.
Be kind of hard to roll on
Nice.
the 10.
Sproigins.
You rolled a
24.
1?
You rolled a 2.
And Walker.
29.
29. Okay. So you all find yourselves continuing down the
This is-
hallway until you recognize that the hallway clearly leads to a split. As you look down the hallway to your left, it appears to now have a staircase. And the staircase has these tiny sort of silverish, almost button-like balls kind of embedded in the trimming along down the edgework of the staircase that you can barely just see beyond your visual range as the stairs begin to descend as you look to your left. As you look to your right, it appears as if there's a separate set of stairs that lead up, and it seems as if those have similarly ornate tiny little balls that almost appear like eyes that kind of glow gently that are red.
So it's red and... Does this one glow?
White.
White. Red and white.
How far is the staircases?
They're probably another 25 feet, both directions.
When we get where you want to go, up or down? Feels like if we go up, we're going up a mountain. If we go down,
We're going down the mountain, which I think we want to go down.
I mean, it could lead to Underdark.
Yeah.
Could lead to
Could lead to God knows
somebody's fucking house.
what. Yeah. Telcher might know.
Well-
but...
As long as Rectus isn't there, I think we're okay.
All right, I'll head
Well-
towards the one that's going down. I want to get like 10 feet away from the.
I'll go with and check for traps
Do we think that
as we're walking.
these giants... Do we think that whatever is here is hiding from the giants, or that they were used as guards?
It
for
would
this
it would
place?
seem with the.
I feel like they were trying to get in.
But maybe they knew that they couldn't get in and that they would just be a good defense.
What if it was a way for them to ask for something? They bang the wall, and then somebody comes.
Yeah, because
There's a
he
lot
was
of dust and stuff around here.
he was
right?
hitting it, and then he was saying something.
And there was a lot of like nicks and dings in the wall that.
Does it look like anyone's been around this area in any amount of time recently?
You guys have been kicking up dust consistently through. This is clearly not an often traversed area, if in fact someone has been in here.
It just seems like no one comes this way, so I don't think.
Yeah.
I think that was just like a thing they sealed off, and we're just like, all right, this exit's blocked.
Maybe it was sealed off from them. Like maybe someone else sealed it off.
All right.
All right. So, how close are you to the? Are you checking? Do you check for traps yet?
Yeah, I'm checking for it
Okay,
as
well,
we
just-
walk, and I won't step down or anything like that. But
I just want to use Mage Hand to go on, like, kind of on the stairs, like, run it along the ground and then down the stairs. So it
before or after I've checked for traps?
before.
So as you all begin to move towards the area and the stairs, you begin to move forward and hear almost mechanical type noises. And the rounded, gently curving canopy above this walkway descends down in the stairs and disappears into what appears to be a massive, open, cavernous area. And you kind of pause for a brief moment. I'm going to have you make a perception check here.
Disadvantage?
Yes.
Trash balls. 19.
19. As you look down, there appears to be some kind of light source up and above beyond what you can see without going further down. But down beyond, you can see that the platform ends. The stairs disappear almost into this extended Jenga piece of ornate construction, and you see these platforms shifting almost as if they are floating in space. And occasionally they all disappear out of view. The noise continues, and you see another one swing in before it disappears out.
Jackie feels like she's in a video game.
Did the Mage Hand do anything? Like, essentially, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to trigger
Doesn't
something.
appear to.
Okay.
Do I see anything with my trapsy eyes?
You don't appear to.
Tiefling eyes.
What
I'll
my tiefling eyes
describe to the group what was happening down the stairs.
Okay.
That sounds interesting. I want to go.
Fucking
I want to go to there.
Let's
the fuck.
let's see what the other way is.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, go take a look. I'm gonna see if there's a pattern at all.
Okay, the other direction that you go, you now see also gives way, and the canopy disappears from it eventually before you're able to now kind of look up, and the red stones sort of continue to barely bleed through what now appears to be snow cover. The staircase begins to disappear into white, and as you are looking up, it appears as if probably about 50 to 60 or so feet up and beyond, it is an opening to the exterior in some form.
Let's go down.
Hara says calmly.
Maybe we should go up to the top to see if there's any markings that might let us know what's going on here.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm gonna check the
something?
steps for traps first because red means bad. Generally.
You're red.
I'm red now.
That's
I
deep.
mean, my eyes are red. Anyways,
I'm not
ish.
red at
There's
all.
blue.
What would you like to do?
Check the red stairs for traps.
Investigation check.
$18.
18. You don't see anything?
Shit ain't trapped.
Doesn't look that way.
Group walk.
I'm not going first.
Alright.
Why not?
Because the red stairs seem
I'll
scary.
go.
I mean, it's not trapped.
No, I'll go up.
Okay.
You said it's not trapped.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Awesome.
I probably would have followed too.
I'm gonna use luck. Not my boon. Regular luck.
Saving the boon.
Saving
Okay.
because well that has extra stuff it does, whereas I can just use luck right now.
Okay. Saving the boon. Thanks again, Belchavez. Appreciate it.
Barely better.
Yeah.
You can give my trap a boon.
9.
9. So as you are taking the step up, the stair you press down almost flattens. Immediately, the entirety of the staircase smooths down, and as you begin to slide and fall directly downwards, spears are shooting out of the ceiling, pinning you to the ground briefly before letting you continue to slide down as this icy, snow-filled chute now continues to zoom you towards the bottom. As you finally lay at the bottom of this sliding staircase, decimated from these piercing attacks, you're going to take 19 points of piercing damage.
Everybody took their 10 points, right, of HP?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And as you land on the bottom, you hear like a clunk, and immediately the ceiling above you opens in this mechanical shifting noise. I need you to make one more dexterity saving throw.
Hara was not safe.
How far up did she go?
Could I
Probably about 10 feet.
could I get a spell in here?
11.
What are you trying to do?
Well, would you have been knocked over by her sliding?
Well, I don't know. I would try to cast resistance on her, but
We can probably try and do that.
I gotta
presuming
see if
you're
I can
all a little
even
further back.
do that.
What is it?
11.
11. Not great.
I just got to see if it's touch. It is touch, so I can't.
You got the touch.
So, how much health do you have left?
Not enough.
So, as you are sliding down and you fall to a brief stop, breathing heavy, the mechanical doorway above the opening below the staircase, 2 stone barricades fall out of the way, revealing a singular large blade that fills the vast majority of the hallway, and it begins falling directly towards you. Your woozy, barely lifeless state, unable to recognize. Walker, quick, does a tugging grab at you to pull you out of the way, but the blade digs into the ground and cutting deep into your neck as the rest of it sits across your larynx, embedded within probably about an inch or so. You're going to take another 34 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
And you now see Skadi pinned under this massive carving blade that dropped down, seemingly with a large metal shaft as a driving weight agent.
And it looks like kind of like the spikes in Hell, where it just came down by weight.
It's a large, singular, crescent-shaped blade that just dropped out of the ceiling.
And she's pinned.
Yeah, it appears to be kind of embedded in the ground and just barely having gotten out of the way. It seems as if she was not decapitated instantly.
All right, someone give her some health, and I'll cast Big B's hand at 8th level.
I'll give her health when we can get her out of here. Someone.
I don't know if I can get her out of here. Give her some health.
Okay. I'll do.
Or spare the dying or something.
I'll do life transference at 5th level.
Okay.
All right, Big B's hand to try to
Since you're ready to get
pull it up.
Okay, go ahead and make your
96 points of
strength
health.
check at
Holy
advantage.
shit. It's the highest I've been all night.
23.
Okay, so immediately you feel this blackness come over you as this blade closes your vision into nothingness, and you wake up to this grinding, sort of squelching, suctiony noise. And as you barely are able to open your eyes, you instinctually grab at your throat in this reactionary protective mechanism of whatever your body's last moment would have hoped to have been, only to see the massive clenched fist of Bigby shaking as it lifts up this massive metal rod.
I'm gonna roll out of the...
I would have pulled you on
And
that
with
way.
your newfound strength and healing are able to shuck out of the way before Bigby can no longer maintain, drops it again, and this large blade sinks into the ground. Especially compared to the backdrop and canvas of Bigby's hand, the unusual shape, size, and style of the blade, it appears as if this metal itself is also somewhat red.
Is it?
I'm so sorry.
You said it was safe.
I said I couldn't see any traps.
Is this?
I should have done a better
regular
job.
metal?
I'm sorry I didn't notice it.
Make an intelligence check.
Is that a skill check? That is not, right?
No, I guess technically it is not. This is a raw int check.
Oh yeah.
I got
Natural one.
I almost feel like you were trying to get people excited there, and then you just botched it completely. People were on your team for one moment. Over now.
Is it 100% metal or is it not metal at all?
You're not sure.
Okay.
I mean, you went down a slip and slide with no water on it.
Yes. Is this axe even real? Yeah, it
think
appears
it's
to be
wood.
real. It's a real axe of some
I
kind.
think that's wood.
Is there any writing or anything on it?
Doesn't appear to be. There's very ornate filigree type carvings that run the entirety of the face of both sides of the blade that you're able to see. The blade itself, even in the cold stone ground, seems to have dug in several inches. Were Skadi not so reflexively quick? Did Walker not pull her out of the way or make an effort to try and maintain some additional safety? Or were she not so hardy? Skadi's head likely would have come off in this circumstance. This was designed to be a lethal trap.
I'm going to do Cure Wounds 3 times at first level.
Okay.
On myself.
I was gonna say I don't need it.
I do.
Looking down at the shifting blocks, am I able to pick out a pattern
good roll.
at all?
Well, as you kind of head back and go over there, you also make an intelligence check.
At
Because your boy is
disadvantage?
low.
Correct. You guys are still somewhat close to very definitive exteriors.
11.
Whole session at disadvantage for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
The platforms are shifting rapidly. There's sort of this cacophonous noise of clicking and whirring of arcane energy combined with something sort of inherently mechanical, and none of it really registers to you as being a pattern you immediately recognize.
I am too stupid to figure this thing out. I don't think there's a pattern here.
Will you put or use your mage hand, or if Big B's still up, press it on each of the steps after we're all prepared to jump out of the way if something else comes off?
How far down is it until the landing?
The landing itself is only about 20 or so feet, the bottom stair.
Being a little gun shy right now, I'm gonna grab Is
Okay.
and we're gonna back. So we're like, I assume
He's
that.
kind of still up on you at this point.
So like, I'm gonna fall towards some giant. No, I'll pull some giant meat out of the bag of clothing.
He's checking to see if you're okay.
Oh, I'm okay, bud. I'm okay.
Pie.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. Do you want this meat or do you want me to put it away?
That's all horrible.
I mean, if it's out.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's so like, and then this is the and like in the middle here is.
What are you describing to me?
This is the hallway we walked
you're
down.
using like random
She
gestures.
wants to
This is-
stand in the middle of the T.
No, so is the middle of the T where the giant thing almost killed me?
No, it is right at the base of the staircase
from
leading
over
out.
here.
Yes.
No, to your right. That way.
Yep.
Here, we'll do it this way.
Regardless, Is and I are gonna back around the corner and just kind of,
Okay.
I don't know.
Wait, steps.
Okay.
Wait.
Mage hand. Slapping each step
Well, we're all prepared to.
multiple
Nibble,
times.
nibble.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
And,
backed the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have made
Terry,
I would have
go
made sure
stand
that they were
back
out
there.
of the way,
That
and
I-
I'm prepared for a fucking thing to open up above
That
me.
ex-
I'm gonna hold my action for as soon as something like seems to be coming toward me.
Mm-hmm.
Fall toward Is
Okay.
and Walker.
and Walker. Apparently, I'm ready.
So, are you doing each stair all the way down?
Yeah,
Okay.
Down or up?
down.
Okay.
So after you go about 10 feet or so,
I'm just trying to give it some weight.
the hand disappears and goes through the stair before it goes and appears as if it goes through the stairs below that.
All right, so there's some false stairs here.
So all of the stairs below the 10 feet are not real.
That could possibly be inferred.
What's going on?
The stairs aren't real.
Yeah, there's some.
Cool.
They look real.
But you didn't set anything off. I'm still gonna double check. I will go down the stairs, checking for traps, and if I feel like something's gonna go off or I'm gonna fall through the stairs, I'm gonna bump out my wings.
I'll have the mage hand going in front of her,
Okay.
so that way she can see if it passes
Someone
through.
almost loses their head, we get super gunshot.
Yeah, she knows where not to step,
Okay.
essentially.
So you follow the sort of guiding mage hand, like the walking cane stick, and you eventually see the translucently blue hand pass through the stone below your feet. It seems as if you've come to the end of what would be solid ground.
And
You
there's
now look
nothing to,
across and you see the cavernous with the shifting platforms made of a grayish yellow stone, still kind of whirring.
Hey guys, we can fly.
You do look across though, and now that you are down the staircase, and the top of the staircase has been removed to reveal this open cavernous area, across there appears to be a platform of this yellow stone inlaid into the ground. You can barely make out there are these orange, gray, and gold sort of delicate, sort of decorative patterns that run in these sort of circular sweeping arcs that kind of form a pattern on the ground on the other side. In front, directly across from the staircase where you now stand, if you were all the way at the bottom, you see a large, probably all the way up towards maybe 20 or so feet. Narrow maybe in their scope, probably only about 8 or so feet wide, but probably encroaching 12 feet tall, or 15 feet tall. You see this sort of spire-like shape that appears to be a set of double doors made of the same red metal.
This red metal is freaking me out.
All right, I'm gonna go down to the stairs where she is.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's a cool looking room. I want to go through there.
I would like
I would
to.
like to go to there. Before you do anything, will you hold on to my legs? Because there's nothing to grab, right?
No, I mean this is just a stone staircase that leads downward.
Just make sure I don't tip over. I want to see what is below these stairs. If it's just an illusion.
I don't.
Okay, I don't have to. I'll just wait. You do your thing.
I do not like this idea at all.
I don't like the idea of you being the one to hold her.
Neither do I.
You
just needed to brace me.
You know who is probably better to hold her?
Yes?
Yeah.
Probably.
On the stairs?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Terry.
Okay, so from
You
where
hear a
I'm...
voice from behind you, Skadi. Probably not. I don't think that's a good idea. I think I have a potion for this if you like.
Nah.
What kind of potion?
I'm not really sure. I mean, they all got jumbled a bit, so...
Then
Yeah, let me
let's
see
wait,
it.
Maybe.
Let me see it.
I'm gonna.
Well, I have
I'll go up and get it.
several potions.
Just pick one that you think is best for this occasion.
Definitely this one. Excellent.
Alright. I will identify it.
That appears to be a venomous poison of some kind.
Terry, this is a poison.
Yeah.
I'm put it in my pocket. walk back to the stairs.
Okay.
So
Let
I'll
me
get
know how it works here.
So I'll get to the stairs where Hara is, and I want to shoot a couple Eldritch blasts down towards the platform. I want to make sure there's no wall. If someone tried to fly, then I was going to hit a wall.
Okay. So, you see the motes of light jump out of your hands and with fiery force dig through the staircase and seem to disappear into nothingness.
All right. So there ain't shit there, obviously. I want to do it again towards the platform.
Okay.
So that way, if we wanted to bypass any of the stairs and just head straight for the platform, then we're not going to run into something that's going to drop us down into nothingness.
Yes, they do crash into the platform, and it seems as if a small sliver of stone kind of juts off of it as the blast impacts one of the corners.
All right.
Has any of us crossed over the fake stairs at all?
Unless someone wants to say that they are doing so now.
What is that?
I'm putting my hand out over the fake stair. Anything happening? Cool.
Oh, real dangerous, Hara.
Give me your hand.
Hey. Yeah.
Dimension door us both down to the base.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, a burst of purple smoke envelops both Hara and Sproigins, and then in another explosionist plume, they appear on the platform below. None of you would actually be seeing this at this point, but...
We're on the platform.
Okay, what platform?
At the bottom of the stairs. The stairs go away halfway through. You're not actually there. Don't fall through them.
Do I see them?
I mean, you can head over to the stairs.
No, from around my corner, do I see them?
No, we're down the stairs.
Oh no, it goes to like.
Okay.
I mean, I'm good.
Cool. There's
You have to come though.
There's a doors on the other side. All right.
All right.
Thank you, Belchabaz.
Hey, you got it right. Right?
Yeah, I listen.
Okay.
Sproigin's a good
You
boy.
almost got me thinking Bill Chavez over here.
Okay. Alright, but stay right by Mom. And I'm gonna like put my hand on him as we walk.
And he's just kind of like lazily walking forward.
And then I'm gonna get like to the top of the stairs, but not like even to where they disappear, to the top of the stairs, and I'm gonna like...
And you look down and you do see Sproigins and Hara standing on the yellow stonish platform at the bottom of the staircase.
I guess we should have marked which stair is solid. The last solid stair.
I'll send the mage hand up and.
Okay. So
All right.
a thinly visible translucent hand you see kind of waving in and out before patting the stone where it seems to be solid, trying to differentiate the two, the
Okay.
separation.
That's as far as you can go, and then everything else isn't actually real. So you gotta make it down here.
I mean, like, you can fly.
Right. Put everybody in your necklace and fly down here.
Okay. Faltor
And he gets sucked into the necklace.
Okay, Walker and Terry, come here.
I'm already in there.
Yeet.
Give it up.
I'm gonna bring us down. You gotta get in the necklace though, otherwise I can't bring you.
Yeet. Yeah, alright.
Faltor, okay.
Jumps in.
Alright. I'm gonna turn into a... Need something hardier.
Something that flies with hit points.
I mean, a giant eagle's got like 30 something.
Yeah, we'll do Giant Eagle. Wait, how wide is it?
Well, the opening disappears into a cavern.
Oh, sure, then yeah,
So,
Giant Eagle.
I mean, if you kind of sneak through to the point, well, if you're down right at the very edge of where the steps are determined to be real, you're already in the open space of the cavern.
Okay. I'm gonna flavor it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna like slowly like take each stair, you know, like when you're walking down stairs like side by side.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like tap each stair with one foot to find out if it's a real stair.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take that stair.
Sure.
Okay, and then when I get
You
to...
know what stairs are real.
She did
She
almost have
said-
her head
That's
chopped off.
you know that is totally fair.
So I'm gonna, and then when I get to the last stair, okay, I'm on my way. And I'm gonna jump. And then go down, and then turn into an eagle and come meet them. A giant eagle.
You're gonna go down? And...
No, not
You're
now.
like about to Millennium Falconing?
Yeah, I know. All right.
But like,
So eventually you glide and land gently, we'll say, on the platform where everyone else is standing. Walker, Terry, and Is secured within the necklace. The three of you now stand on the moving platforms with the whirring of additional yellow platforms
Oh, I was trying to go down to not the moving platforms, to where the
They're
door is.
beyond you. You're looking across a vast expanse of open nothingness below, and these platforms randomly shifting are the only solid matter, it seems, between you and a landing place you can now see approximately 100 or so feet away.
Could we have seen that from the stairs?
Not the top of the stairs, no.
No, from
You'd
where
have to-
Hara and I were?
Yeah.
That's where I would have wanted to have taken us.
Well, that's just stairs. There's no platform there.
Oh, so it's just stairs and a door? And a double door? No, I'm
The
saying...
double door is on the other side.
Yeah.
The opposite of the expanse. There's no doors near your side.
From the stairs that we could see, and the expanse, and then the landing where the doors, how...
No, it is stairs that go down. The roof disappears to reveal the open, cavernous area.
Yeah.
The illusion stairs continue down to reveal a platform that is stationary and standing in place.
And then there's shifting platforms
Beyond that?
beyond that
Okay.
between the double doors.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
While on the necklace, I want to try and coax a healing potion out of Terry. You know,
Okay,
I don't
sure.
know, I don't know how you want to do that, but
I want to. How far away are the moving platforms, or do they come close to this platform?
It's a completely variable thing. You see some that gently kiss the platform you're standing on before disappearing and moving
I
again.
want to throw a caltrap at one of those.
Okay. Throw one as it comes by. Doesn't appear to do anything inherently different at the moment.
Do you guys want to like just fly across, or do the platforms? Because I feel like, why are these platforms here?
How big is this platform that we're on currently?
The platform itself is about 5 or so feet. Not necessarily like spread out too far, but it's a 5 by 5 square.
We can all fit on it.
Yeah, I mean it's not a super generous amount of space, but
I can't do shit unless you want me to identify something or turn somebody blind. I can't do absolutely nothing.
like he can't get back. I'm not there.
No.
I'm still an eagle.
But you're a giant eagle.
Mm-hmm.
She can understand common, right? As a giant eagle?
yeah,
Well, why
she
don't
can
you
understand.
hop
She
on
just
her
can't
back?
communicate back.
And then fly over.
Can you carry a person?
I think I can carry 2 people.
You can carry a medium-sized creature.
Just
I
one
believe.
medium-sized?
Yeah, or 2 small.
Are you wild shaped or polymorph?
Polymorph.
How long is that?
No.
An hour.
Fuck, 5 feet trying to. Okay.
I'll help you get on her back.
Okay. I would like to climb onto the back of this giant eagle and give her a couple little pats on the shoulder wing.
Okay.
And
Grabbed on. Tommy want wingy.
Mhm.
Now finding yourself sort of at the edge. What do you want to do here?
Take another caltrap and like throw it as far as possible, as straight as possible, to see if anything happens.
Okay. Nothing appears to react.
Do you guys want to fly or take the moving platforms? Ah! Dope.
She wants to fly. Moving platforms are fucking dangerous. Let's go.
I'll pop up my wings and move to the. When a platform comes on, I'll pop up my wings and try to step on it.
Okay.
I want to do both.
What are you doing?
I'm flying.
Flying. Okay. So, as Hara is waiting for the right moment, wings ready to go, you are about to take off and in flight. And as the platform swings by, Skadi, with a large flap of the wings, begins to push upward as Hara makes a quick leap. Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Disadvantage?
At this point in time, you guys have noticed that the descension into this larger room appears to have warmed up enough. You guys have been out of the open cold and are no longer subject to the same bitter chill as the exterior.
Thank you, Dan Van.
Yes!
I don't know. I just wanted to get it out. It's hard for me to assume at this point.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, shout out.
All right. So this is
Tested.
a dexterity. What was this?
This
Athletics.
is an athletics check.
Also, JP, what's up? You feel better?
My brain. 24.
24. So you're able to leap without too much issue, covering a very small 2-foot gap that leads between you and the next platform. And as both of you begin to ascend, and Hara makes her first leap, a golden shimmery veil sort of becomes visible for a brief moment. From the central portion of the shifting area, a platform shifts into the center, stops, almost folds like a stone origami, and a golden orb begins to float in place. Hara, you are now being sort of taken all over the place, shifting around. Skadi, seeing the commotion, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
You both are gonna die.
I mean, if this is how I go out, going out with my family.
Dirty 20.
30-20. So, as you are flying and pushing through, you see now that almost reactively the platforms are beginning to shift in front of you to create this line, almost would look like a landing strip to you, until tiny little slivers, almost like individual boards thrown up, begin unfolding like constructed mouse traps, and you see these bolts of lightning hurled at you before the platforms begin to shift and move again, before another strip begins to throw more lightning bolts at you.
Which one of you did this?
You said a 20,
Dirty
20, correct?
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you are clipped in the wing, barely able to hang on, able to stabilize, but because of Skadi's resilient and focused form, fortunately you remain mostly stable. You do take 17 points of lightning damage.
How much?
What would you like to do?
Fuck this! I'm back.
Okay, so you go
Land!
back, and now Hara continuing to shift. It seems as if every now and again you are passed through a golden veil. But as the arms extend back into the platform, you now all are continuing to see this golden moat travel towards the red door. Very slowly, hovering.
Giant Eagle has 26 HP.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. Does it look like my platform is taking a similar path, or is it getting anywhere close to the red door?
No, it seems to be isolated to an area,
Then
but the path itself seems largely random.
I want to wait until, like, because I'm assuming the other ones look like they're in their own areas. I want to try to.
Well,
hopscotch.
there's dozens of platforms.
I want to try to figure out like where the area is, and if it's anywhere close to another platform, I'm going to jump to it to try to make my way towards the red door before the moat does.
Okay, I will let you make an intelligence check, but at this pace, just so you were very clear, there's probably no way for you to feasibly catch up with the moat. It's probably traveling, at a speed of 10, 15, something to that effect. It's moving unhindered.
Here, we still try. It's dirty 20.
So you do quickly pick out and recognize what might be a somewhat clean path for you to try and take if you'd like to move immediately for the sake of trying to get there.
I am going to move immediately.
Okay.
That's a very aggressive description.
Make an athletics check.
Terry.
16.
So you leap to the next platform, barely getting a toe on it. You land, stabilize yourself for just a brief moment. You're about to take your next leap, and the platform flips over upside down, and you immediately begin falling and descending. And as soon as your wings open up and pop out, you hear, and you all begin to see the runway forming. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Could I see that?
Yeah, I mean, you're riding Skadi at this point, and she was trying to move underneath you, so I'll say you have a reasonably easy survey of what's in front of you here.
18.
18. So you don't take what appears to be the brunt of these slingshot electric bolts moving towards you. You do, however, take 21 points
Was it
of electrical
save?
damage. It is.
Then I do not.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, I hate that so much. I'll
try to land on the closest thing.
As you're falling, you immediately and instinctually pop your wings out, turn it into a gliding upward thrust that with a quick burst, you spiral and corkscrew through these hurled lightning bolts only to land back on the platform you originally just were as it sweeps by and landing underneath you. The moment your feet touch the ground, the arms in the central portion of the platform seem to fold back in and they resume whirring around again. What do you guys want to do?
Blast, you guys. I want to land on one, but being gun shy again still, because I'm gonna keep flapping and with my little eagle feet.
Okay, an eagle feet check. Yeah, go ahead and make a basic investigation check, I'll say.
While you're doing
What's
that
an
with
eagle's
your
intelligence?
it's a -1.
Oh, good. 18.
Cool. While you're doing that, I want to give you a couple taps and say, whatever you got going on, I believe in you and we all believe in you. I can give you a couple more taps. I would like to give you a D12 of Inspirado.
All right, so now Skadi's eagle form is inspired. But at this point, after the commotion has settled, you've all recognized that you need to land on a safe platform and find your feet on solid ground, whether it is moving or not. You see that the golden mote of light has now reached the red door, gets sucked into what appears to be a pocket, and immediately disperses up through this ornate carving that runs the entirety of the door. And now the stone pillars on the opposite side that are almost built into the wall, perhaps more decorative than structural, as they could just as easily be flat wall and probably as strong. You now see them actually rotate like focused shelves and open up to reveal 4 statues.
Punk ass statues.
And as you're sitting there and watching this, the sort of futuristic telephone booth change, you are now looking at 4 statues. The one on the farthest right holding a sword close to his chest. The statue next to him holding 2 crossbows. The statue just to the left of the door, the third statue, if you will, a heavy crossbow pointed directly down at the feet, followed by the statue on the far left side holding 2 daggers clutched to the chest. The golden energy continues to suffuse through the door before you hear a large crack and like large gears and chain work, you see the 2 red doors begin to open. They finish, and in a loud, thunderous, locking sort of sound, you then all see the statues and I'll take a step forward. Looking at the platforms in front of them. And that is where we'll pick up next week. So we are going to get into some good
Is there any
with that.
Is there any boons that gives me spell slots back?
There is. Yeah, boon of replenishment gives an individual a chance to roll a spell slot back.
We need 4 of those.
Because your boy is rocking 2 open 2nd levels.
Yep.
But think of all the metal you could heat with that.
But he's got a wand.
I
to
mean,
do that
can I
now.
turn statues blind or deafs?
You are welcome to try. So, for that, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We absolutely appreciate everybody who wanted to spend some time. Please remember to follow so you can make sure you catch us next week and every week right here Fridays, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're able, please subscribe. And if not, that is also fine. We are happy to have you.
But you can subscribe on YouTube for free.
You can also do that, so please do that.
Or if you got that Amazon Prime.
Boom. That's also free.
Give us
so
some
many
back.
free options, it's crazy. To our lurkers who are not in chat, hey, we appreciate you guys too.
Yeah,
Thank
hi.
you for hanging out with us. Don't even
Yeah.
worry, you don't have to say hi. Thank you.
Yeah,
we
we're
appreciate
good.
that. So we are going to be back here again next week. And until we see you next time, party on.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
No.
we're not going anywhere.
We are not.
No.
But also, let's pretend like I ended it there, like the official thing. We're gonna let's find somebody to poke into here, if you know what I mean.
Phrasing.
Stop it! Don't do that.
What just happened?
We're gonna raid.
Raid.
Who do we want to get with here? Yeah, we got a few people trying to tame this dragon right now, anyway. So jump in on that.
It just happened.
Just tapping?
It just happened. It's done.
Oh.
Did they win?
Oh, we got who do we got hanging out tonight? We got Dan Van.
JHH.
Oh, what's up, JHH?
I don't understand what's going on.
Yeah, we're trying to.
That's okay.
Oh, we got Freeman in here trying to get his ducats back up after the abysmal performance
Yeah, we're talking
from
smack.
last week. Hey, no, on the really real, I know it was hard to keep up. Our mod is sick tonight. For everybody who threw bits, I know I saw Belle Chavez in there. There's probably other folks. Everybody who followed, not meaning to throw you out or.
Just usually our mod keeps track of all that so we could thank you, and like he
Yeah.
is really sick.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how sick he is. He could be faking. Everybody wants Friday night off, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Still, with that being
We
the
hope you
case,
get better.
I mean, I'd want to hang out with us.
I mean, you're an idiot. Though.
I mean, I do hang out with
That's
us.
very
I
true.
hang out with us too.
All right. Here we go. Let us.
You just viciously mock me? You gave me psychic damage, bro.
How much damage did you take?
Oh, and Schizo's here.
1d8.
Hi,
Oh,
Schizo.
Skid's in the house. What's up, buddy? Well, sit tight. We're gonna.
Okay.
Dan Van with the cough mod me. Hey, where were you at on making sure that our chat encourages positive behavior, Dan Van? That's on you now.
He stepped out for a little bit during that.
Oh shit. Well,
Oh, probably had to take a douche.
right?
I missed everything.
That's okay.
What's going on?
I just want to say hi.
All right. Let's see here. We'll jump into.
Hey, and also as a quick update, was it two Fridays from now? We won't be doing Bloodlines of the Forgotten? Or is that?
Oh
Is it
yeah.
two?
Friday the
Somebody
first?
hit up the deets
I
there.
think so.
February 1st?
So we'll be back next
What the
week,
hell?
next Friday.
And the week after that, right?
No, we'll be back, but we
We'll
won't
be back. We won't be doing
Bloodlines.
the continuation of this campaign. We're
The first
taking a
weekend of
break.
February, we won't be doing Bloodlines. We'll be doing something else.
Yeah, something fun.
Yep, we're going to be doing a one-shot probably on the 1st of February.
Stick around for that. It's probably gonna be loose and fun,
I mean, most one-shots are.
except for mine. When you guys
As our
There we
set
go.
a
one night stand.
bomb against the door and blow up like.
All right, let's
bunch
jump
of
in
innocents.
somebody's game who's like.
I didn't know that they were all innocent people, and I like to blow things up.
It was
so,
fun.
like,
And you guys also were in a gelatinous cube and got spit out, and
it ate my cat
Mhm. But you walked away,
with everything.
right?
Big wheelbarrow of.
And that's also where Terry
stuff.
came from.
Yeah, that is where Terry came from.
All right, here we
You
go.
know that
He
means
was
that
also
not
in the-
for somewhere in this world, though.
That was me when I was.
Oh, the baby.
We're gonna jump.
We find the baby. We replace the baby with fake baby.
We're gonna jump
What's that
into
you
the
want?
plastered
that's
dragon.
big of-
Oh,
Oh yeah, that was.
I think
that's a cool inn name.
That is
Maybe
a cool.
What was
That is
it?
a cool name.
The Plastered Dragon.
The
So we
plastered
are going to
dragon.
rate it up. If you have sub emotes, make sure you're throwing them up. Make sure you are showing them love too. Let them know that we're around, and we're gonna kind of get that going and popping here. Everybody, jump in this for us. We're gonna join in there with you, and we will see you next time. All right?
Bye, everybody.
But we'll see you in Plastered Dragons.
Until we,
chat.
I mean, we'll be there, but we got to get that. Somebody who's good with digital technologies, find a way to gift that. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
That was
Bye.